A community is connections. We're committed to ensuring people stay connected to the services they need. That's why we're participating in the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program. Go to allofiber.com/ACP to learn more.
It's time for high school sports on your home of the Dogs, KOOQ FM 98.1 and AM 1410. Today's game brought to you in part by Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC. Dave's Place on East 4th and North Platte, CT Troubleshooters, The Shelter Insurance Boys, Premier Toyota, and Another Round Sports Bar and Grill at River's Edge Golf Course. Today's game also brought to you in part by Great Plains Health Sports and Therapy and Great Plains Health Home Care Equipment, Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Lincoln, Nissan, the D&N Event Center, Larry's RV, Mid-Plains Community College, and Larry's Glass. And watch today's game live via your smart device or smart TV, brought to you by Allo Fiber. Here's the voice of the Dogs, Paxton Gordon.
Welcome in, everybody, here to Memorial Stadium. It is a beautiful week number 1, especially week number 2 for North Platte High School as they're taking on the Islanders today in their very first game of this season for Grand Island. North Platte, again, coming in off of a really, it's tough to say, but coming off of a very tough loss last week against the side of Papillion La Vista South, where the Bulldogs looked to be in firm control through the very get-goes of that game, but unfortunately lost 41-35 against Papillion La Vista South. Started off really good in the first half. Bulldogs had over 200 yards of offense through the ground in the first half and were really dominating Papillion La Vista South, and the Titans, unfortunately, third quarter had to come and sprout its ugly head once again as the Bulldogs fumbled on the very first drive they got coming out of halftime. Again, forced Papillion La Vista South into 3-and-out. Was exactly what the doctor ordered. And then, unfortunately, Xavier Albertson coughed the football off in the third quarter. Really, and essentially, it was just a well-placed helmet-on-ball type of hit, and no matter what Albertson could have done, it fortunately was going to come out anyway. And because of that, Bulldogs completely lost momentum, and then Papillion La Vista South just completely got on a roll offensively and got up 20 points before the Bulldogs were able to come back and get within 6 before the game unfortunately came to a close, and they fell in that game. Quick Stop pregame show, 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open right around the corner. Again, Bulldogs 0-1. Grand Island and the Islanders coming in. This is their very first game of the season, and it might be an interesting one on either side as only 3 starters are returning here for Grand Island and the Islanders. Yes, 3 starters from last season will be coming back here, and so this is a relatively young as well as a relatively new team for North Platte coming into this season. And this game is specifically about, you really can't cough them off as Jeff Tomlin and this team always will come up extremely well coached and ready to play no matter who goes out on the football field. So the Bulldogs will have to take care not only of their own football but also their own game plan if they are looking to bounce back to 500 and go, again, 1-1. Last year started 0-2. So y'all remember, again, lost to Papillion La Vista South last year. And then Grand Island 20-19, where the Bulldogs again had the momentum going into that third quarter before, unfortunately, Caden Johnson coughed the ball up and are in the Bulldogs' own territory. And then Grand Island was able to bounce back, and from that point on, able to put the points up and win 22-19. So last year, Bulldogs started 0-2. This year, looking to change the script up and at least go 1-1 before taking on Scottsbluff before as well after that the bye. But here again, Quick Stop pregame show, 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open right around the corner. We're going to step aside and take a break. We come back. It's time for us to sit down with head coach Kurt Altig ahead of this game versus the Islanders to see what he had to say, not only about last week's loss, but what to expect here against Grand Island. We come back here to Memorial Stadium on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming provided by Allo Communications on NorthPlattePost.com.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop. Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the Dino Pay app. Dino Pay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings to Sinclair Dino Pay, saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Quick Stop.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, "Do the right thing." That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
Ask me, Matthew Musselman, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
Are you ready to find your dream home? Look no further than Gateway Realty, your trusted real estate partner. With years of experience and a deep understanding of the market, we're here to make your home buying journey a breeze. From spacious family homes to cozy condos, we have a wide selection of properties to suit your needs. At Gateway Realty, we prioritize your satisfaction above all else. Our team of dedicated agents will guide you through every step of the process, ensuring a seamless transaction. Gateway Realty, your key to a new chapter of home ownership.
This is the Bulldog Pregame Show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM. Presented by Quick Stop. Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Hey everybody, Paxton Gordon here. Quick Stop Pregame Show. It's time to talk once more with head coach Kurt Altig. Welcome to officially week one, might I say, which for a lot of teams is their official start to the season, but you already got one game underneath your belt, which I think is a big tip in your guys' cap. You know, even though last week it didn't end the way that you guys were looking for, I think nothing can ever beat game action compared to practice time.
Yeah, you know, that big step you take from game one to game two, you know, we're in that process right now. So the guys that we had that were a little bit green, you know, now have a game under their belt. They probably won't have the nerves that they had last week. So I think it's a big advantage that we're coming in with, you know, with a game under our belt. You know, we cleaned up some stuff this week and are looking forward to getting after it again.
A little bit of adversity last week, not only in the fact that you were having to come back from behind in the second half, but also at the same time, you were playing in some really tough weather conditions. It was extremely hot, so a lot of cramping going on, and I think if the weather supposedly is going to stay the way it is, it might be nicer tomorrow, but that still puts again, as you said, more well-positioned because your team's going to be that one step well-conditioned as it's got. So really at that point, any type of weather might not surprise them.
You know, it's kind of bonkers the way the state's been, you know, this last week where pretty much every football program across the state is either having to be practicing late at night or like most of us early in the morning. So, you know, and we have had a fairly cool, you know, beginning of the season. So yeah, that one game under our belt in the heat, and then, you know, coaches, we're going to do a better job this week with our rotations and making sure we get guys better breaks early on in the game so we don't get to the fourth quarter and, you know, have a bunch of guys on the sideline. You know, we need 50 guys to get stretched out over on the sideline for cramps. So hopefully Mother Nature cooperates with us a little bit, and, you know, like I said, we'll just take it one play at a time.
Well, unfortunately, got to go back to the tough loss last week against Papillion-La Vista South. Things were really going your way in the first half. I mean, you, just like last year in the first half as well, dominating up front. It looked like that returning offensive line was just manhandling some of the bigger guys they were having, creating some massive holes for Joni to get some big runs, as well as Xavier Albertson to get set up early. And even though it didn't equate to a very big halftime lead, you'd have to say that first half was pretty much game planned and executed almost perfectly.
Yeah, we came out offensively and did what we wanted to do, grind it out, run the ball, smash them right in the mouth. And, defensively, we just had guys just a little bit out of position, and we're giving up some kind of big plays that we don't normally do. And it wasn't necessarily a scheme thing. It's just guys trying too hard to make plays, and then they get themselves out of position, and then you have, a 60-yard scramble for a touchdown that doesn't normally happen. So, good thing about it is all the stuff that we had that didn't necessarily go our way is all stuff that is easily fixable, and that's what we spent this week doing.
And you just love to hear that. And then that second half, of course, where he talked about cramps starting to come up, but that was more of I think that was just bound to happen for either which side. And then just getting down 21 points, it seemed like coming out of half, team fell, I wouldn't say a little flat. That first series was looking very good. Of course, Xavier Alverson only got the one time before, unfortunately, fumbling on that same run. I don't know what it was, and we talked about it in the postgame show, but it just felt like after that fumble, it just seemed like the wind from the sails on the offense kind of just stopped for some reason, or just had a tough time going forward until the fourth quarter. Do you really think maybe that was more of, I want to say, a knock on your team's side, but more of just they were maybe being a little too more conservative in the next couple of approaches, or Papillion was just making better plays in that first half of the third quarter?
We came out, we held them 3 and out, and then they punted, and we tried to give them the ball back on the punt. Luckily, we got on it, and then, we were marching right down the field, and that fumble, for whatever reason, even though it was a tie game at that time, it just took us a while to get back on a roll, and I'm sure fatigue didn't help. And, when you only play 3 out of 4 quarters, you get beat when it's all said and done. So that's what we focused on this week, winning the turnover battle. We had 1 turnover last week. They didn't have any. And, anytime you lose the turnover battle, lots of times, you put yourself in bad position. So we're focusing on that, focused on playing 4 full quarters instead of just maybe 3.
And you know what? Another thing to highlight is we came into halftime, I talked about it. At the time, there's only 1 penalty on your side, and, of course, the turnover battle is still 0-0 at that point. And it feels like as the game went on, the turnover and then, of course, the penalties just came either from frustration or just, as you said, the wind, that the energy was starting to seep away. And you must be very, very excited going into the second game now that you've got another week under your belts to think, hey, if at the time we were all healthy and we were all fully energized, not committing any penalties or turnovers, this is already looking good against a Grand Island team that has yet to really put their own, feet to the floor of the football season.
Yeah, those little things, and we talk about it all the time. It's football's a game of inches and seconds. It's not yards and minutes. So clean up a few things. An inch here or there with a guy on defense, and holding on to the football. Having it where we need it to be instead of maybe a little low, or And then when stuff happens, we got to take one play at a time. And luckily, those are all things that are easy to fix and easy to look back on film and say, here's this inch that we needed here, or this second we needed here. And, the big thing about it is we came out, we fought to the very end. If we would have got that last onside kick, we were going to huck it into the end zone and see what happened. So this week, we're just looking forward to, being able to run our offense and our defense and, stay out of our own way.
He talked about that last 6 minutes. You're down 21 going into that last 6 minutes, and I would say it's easy to write it off, but you might have thought, maybe it's a little too far out of reach. But a quick touchdown from Brecken Torres and then that onside kick, and it was just like, wait, hold on a second here. What's going on? Is that just you talk about energy, and we talked about it all throughout the pregame interview. Is that just, again, how you've built this team, just to no matter how far behind you guys are, you're still going to keep going, still going to keep kicking the ship? Or really is it just maybe Papillion La Vista left maybe a little too many openings towards the end and got a little too cute with their stuff?
They did sub in some of their younger guys, and then we marched right down the field, flexbone style. You don't think we're a high-rate scoring offense, but we can score in a hurry. And then we got an onside kick, and then they brought all their guys back out. We went right down the field and scored again. So, it was a little bit of both. I think they maybe thought we were going to give up, and we're the Bulldogs, man. We don't give up. We're going to fight you tooth and nail until there's zeros on that scoreboard.
And you brought up a good point. They had to bring their first-team defense out, and you still had the reserve unit out. Was there ever a thought in your mind if you got that second onside kick that you'd bring the first-team offense out, or are you still feeling that second-team unit was on such a roll you would have brought them out there even for that third series?
It was more by necessity. A lot of our first guys weren't going to be able to go out and perform because of, the cramping, some of the dehydration and stuff, that comes with the first game of the year. And no, we would have rolled with the guys that were out there, and there's only about 2 seconds left, or 3 seconds left or something. And we're going to come out and, run everybody down and throw it as far as we can and see what happens.
Magic could happen. They would never say anything could happen because, again, when have you ever seen not just one onside kick be recovered, but a darn near couple inches away from the second onside kick in back-to-back attempts?
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's not very common that you recover an onside kick, but I think we did somehow catch them a little bit off guard. They weren't really lined up and ready to go the second time. They'd come out and got coached up a little bit, but we were still pretty close.
That's what you just love to see. And, before we move on for Grand Island picking up on their end, kind of take us through, in your opinion, some of the guys that maybe most people wouldn't have seen or got a lot of stat recognition that you thought did a really good job for the team last week.
Jordan Yonkers came in as our second-string quarterback, and he's probably one of the better second-string quarterbacks in the state. I mean, he does a great job. He came out and he led us in the fourth quarter, going down and scoring. He did a great job, and we subbed a bunch of young guys in. Sam Herbert, A-back, came on the field and did some really, really good things in the fourth quarter. And, it's nice to be able to have some depth where, we got some guys that have some cramping and some heat issues, and we can bring other guys on the field and not really miss a beat.
In competition, iron sharpens iron. So, having that type of dual threat between, you can go with anybody really and be as effective. Only will help the team in the future when you get closer and closer to playoff time.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. You're only ever as good as your scout team. And if you have a scout team that you just go and you just obliterate every day, then when you actually get into competition against, some good competition, it's hard for you. But we have a good group of guys. We have, quite a few guys out this year, and we can put a pretty good product on the field to give us good looks on defense and on offense during the week. And that just helps when you go in places on Friday nights.
All right, well, we'll step aside and take a real quick break. When we come back, we will get the scouting report for Grand Island and the Islanders. When we come back here, quick stop, Pregame show right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming, sponsored by Allo Communications on NorthPlattePost.com.
Let your local Farmers Insurance agent, Stephen Rhodes, put his experience to work for you. Stephen proudly serves the Lincoln County families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call Farmers Insurance agent Stephen Rhodes at 308-534-9050 to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's Farmers Insurance Agency. Stephen Rhodes, 308-534-9050. They know a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. This is the Bulldog Pregame Show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM. Presented by Quick Stop. Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Welcome back here to the Quick Stop Pregame Show. I'm joined once again by head coach Kurt Altig. Grand Island and the Islanders. Last week, Papillion La Vista South is a tough team, but anytime you face an Islanders team, you're always going to know before you even see any of the plays or any of what they do that they're just going to be probably one of the best coached teams in all of the state.
Yeah, that's for sure. Coach Tom, he does such a great job, and he's been at Grand Island, I think I saw for like 21 years or something like that. And, he's a great coach, and he's going to have them, ready to play, and they've had all summer to, prepare for our offense. We don't know a ton about them. They only got, a few starters here or there coming back. But, just knowing how we know in the past, they're going to come out, they're going to be real physical. They're going to try and run the ball, and then once they get us sucked in, try and throw it over the top. And we're looking forward to the challenge, and we're hoping that week that we have over them, in a game, all our green guys are a little not as green, and they're going to have a bunch of guys that are brand new, and they're going to have a lot of butterflies starting off the game on Friday night.
And you talk about the vast change of talent that they've had as compared to years past. That may put more of a feather in your guys' cap coming into this week, or are you still kind of optimistic just because of you really don't know what they're going to produce out there with just, again, only a handful of guys coming back from last year's squad?
We really take pride in the fact that we feel that we can go anywhere on a Friday night at any time and put a good product on the field and compete with anybody. And that's true, even going to Grand Island, I know they're going to put a good product on the field, and we're going to have to be ready to play, whether they have starters that have started in the past or not. They're going to be really well coached, and we have to be able to come out and win the turnover battle and play 4 quarters of football if we want to be able to come out on top.
And you've already hinted at some of those keys that you want, but take me through the different sections, offensive and defensively, what you want and are looking for to go differently here against this Grand Island team to now move back to 500 at 1-1 here in week 2.
Offensively, we're just going to kind of go do our thing. When you score 35 points in a game, offensively you feel you should win it. So it's more defensively, just getting our guys in position. We had guys in position last week that just didn't make plays, and so we've been working hard all this week to be able to put ourselves in a good position, no matter what kind of offense we come out and see. We have an idea of what they've run in the past, but with the first game of the year and a whole bunch of new starters, you never know. So we'll be ready to adapt to whatever we see.
Coach, thank you so much for stopping on by. We will then, when we come back here on the Quick Stop pregame show, have our Double Dips Ice Creamery starting lineup, and then get you right into the game between North Platte and Grand Island. Coach, thank you so much for stopping on by. Good luck out there on the field.
Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Mary is trying the new Philly-style Runza sandwich.
Rocky was set in Philadelphia.
Wonder if he ever had a Philly-style Runza sandwich.
Yo, Adrian, I love these green peppers, onions, steak, and Swiss.
We should go do boxing later.
You haven't seen Rocky, have you?
Not at all. Been too busy eating the new Philly-style Runza sandwich. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
The North Platte Union Pacific Employees Credit Union has all the resources to help keep you on track with all of your financial needs. Whether you need to open a new savings account to help you reach a savings goal, you need a personal loan to help with debt consolidation, or you need a new vehicle loan. We pride ourselves on our quality service to our members, and we would love to chat with you about your banking needs. Stop in, give us a call, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook.
North Platte Union Pacific Employees Credit Union, helping you keep your finances on track, federally insured by NCUA.
Quick Stop pregame show. Football action coming your way with the kickoff here at the top of the hour. And I am Derek Beck. We're going to look around the area. Other football games going on this evening. We'll go A through 6-man, starting in the top classification in the state, Class A. North Platte High School. They already had a week 0 game last week and came out on the wrong side of the equation of that one. A tough-fought ball game against Papillion La Vista South last week, but would lose by a touchdown. They'll try to rebound tonight on the road at Grand Island Senior High. That game is on FM 98.1. You can watch the Allo video stream with Paxton Gordon behind the microphone at NorthPlattePost.com. No teams from the area in Class B, so we go right to Class C2, and really only one area team there as well, and that is Hershey. And the Panthers are on the road to kick off their season tonight at Gibbon. A gaggle of teams in Class C1 in action tonight. Chase County will open up their season at Alliance tonight. Of course, Alliance has been on a long losing streak. They've had just a couple of wins over the last many seasons. Chase County will be favored pretty heavily tonight at Alliance. This has always been a great Southwest Conference rivalry between Cozad and McCook, and it's renewed tonight down at Weiland Field, home of the Bison in McCook, where Cozad will be on the road to take on McCook. McCook is preseason top 10 in Class C1. Our game on Flat Rock 100.7 this season is also an old Southwest Conference rivalry between Gothenburg and Ogallala. That game in Gothenburg. And the Indians were 4-5 a year ago, trying to get into that 16-man playoff field. A win tonight will help both teams' odds of making that happen this year. Let's move on to the 8-man game, and specifically we'll start in Class D1. Perkins County on the road at Bridgeport tonight. Bridgeport already with a game underneath them. They played North Platte St. Pat's last week. The Irish got the win in that one. Speaking of North Platte St. Pat's, they will host Cambridge this evening at the North Platte St. Pat's facility in North Platte. Also in Class D1, Maxwell hosting Morrill this evening, and Sandhills Valley, who we will feature later this season on Flat Rock 100.7. Sandhills Valley hosting Southern Valley in D1 tonight. Just one D2 game from the area going on. Medicine Valley on the road at Mullen this evening. And a six-man we go. This is actually the classification that has the most area teams in it this year. We'll start where Wallace is trying to get back on track. They, were a game away from a state championship game appearance 2 years ago. They had strong, hopeful aspirations last year, but couldn't get her done. It started at Cody Kilgore, where they dropped a game. They'll try for a little avenging this evening. Wallace hosting Cody Kilgore. Paxton hosting Hay Springs tonight in six-man ball. Garden County is at Arthur County tonight. Juanita Palisade on the road at Banner County. And our last six-man game from the area features Creek Valley versus Sioux County tonight. And can't tell you, there was a bunch of games held last night. The shortage of officials is going to mean a lot of Thursday night games this year in all classifications. But last night, I got to hand it to these teams that got wins last night. Dundee County Stratton, DCS, took one to Sedgwick County in Julesburg last night, 32-14. Maywood Hayes Center beat Sutherland at Sutherland last night by 4 points, 26-22. South Loop beat Elm Creek 48-21, and Southwest got the win over South Platte last night, 47-19. This is the Quick Stop pregame show. When we come back, we'll continue with our pregame kickoff here at the top of the hour.
Thanks for listening to the Quick Stop pregame show. They have 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop. Game time is just moments away on FM 98.1.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
We're local, we're friendly, and we're fast. You gotta love the hometown guys.
Front Street Auto Glass, locally owned, and unlike the big nationwide glass companies, they personally care about each and every one of their customers, and they'll treat you like family. They repair rock chips, replace windshields, and carry wiper blades. Front Street Auto Glass, voted 5 out of 5 stars on Facebook and Google reviews. Online at frontstreetautoglass.com.
You gotta love the hometown guys.
I'm Jared Remus with Jerry Remus Chevrolet of North Platte. The Bulldogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM, KOOQ AM, North Platte. We've got the keys to your new car.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Memorial Stadium, North Platte High School, and the Bulldogs taking on, that is right, Grand Island and the Islanders here today in action. Of course, Islanders' first game of the regular season. North Platte 0-1, falling a 41-35 loss to Papillion La Vista South last Friday. How about we get into our Double Dips Ice Creamery starting lineup? Double Dips Ice Creamery in the historic Canteen District in North Platte offers 24+ different flavors of hand-dipped ice cream served in a variety of ways. Double Dips also offers homemade waffle cones and bowls alongside homemade fudge and freshly baked desserts. You can also ask for the Double Dips Ice Creamery outdoor trailer for all of your, again, outdoor activities at the moment. Of course, We'll start on the side of the Islanders, 0-0 on the year. Of course, 9-3 last year, defeated North Platte 20-19. Broxton Barrios, the junior 180 pounds wide receiver, will be starting on the offensive side with Caleb Richardson, one of the lone starters returning this year, the senior at 170 for running back. Coben Bolton, the junior, 170 wide receiver. And then Bode Albers, the senior, at 180. Thatcher Panowitz is the kicker for today. Riley Halling, a junior, 195 wide receiver. Justice Hostetler, the senior, at 210 with Reed Kelly on the offensive line. Senior Carson Yannick, Tanner Sutliff, Rafael Medina, Caden Robertson, and then Jacob Albers at wide receiver as well. For North Platte High School, Jesse Mock starting in at running back, as well as Caden Johnson, Xavier Albertson, Eli Kemke, Max Negley, Landon O'Brien, Eli Broman will get some action. Luke Borges will be kicking with Logan Chitty, Alex Gove, Seth Penn, Logan Bassard, and Drake Ferris, all going to be getting action here today, specifically for the side of the North Platte High School Bulldogs on the offensive line. It's going to be a great game here today, everybody. Bulldogs looking to return back to 500 here against the Islanders. As we get ready to rock and roll, black pants, purple shirts versus the side of the white on white for the Bulldogs. And it goes right out the back to start this game off. First down and 10 for North Platte as they'll get underway at their own 20-yard line. Absolutely dominated Papillion La Vista up front last week in their game action. Was basically 200 yards by halftime for this North Platte squad. They're about to get underway here, start this game off. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 20-yard line. Again, Caden Johnson under center with Xavier Albertson right behind him. To the near side, I believe, is going to be Eli Broman with Brecken Torres to the far side. As Joni gets under center, ready to rock and roll. In motion, they're going to hand it off to Albertson. Albertson up the middle, gets immediately stuffed up front. He might have gotten two. He will get two. About second down and 8 there on the stop. Ryan Kostler for the side of Papillion. I said Papillion La Vista South. Good heavens to Betsy's. Versus the side of the Islanders of Grand Island. So it's now second down and 8 for North Platte here. Well, this squad as we get ready to rock and roll. In motion. Hand it off once again up the middle. Albertson gets stuffed yet again by Ryan Kostler up front. Might get another. It's on 1 yard gain this time. So it's now third down and 7. That's a 1 yard pickup for the side of Xavier Albertson. So now it's third down and 7. Of course, North Platte would love to, of course, get a touchdown in the first drive. That's basically the reason why they don't defer in the first half. Want to get off to a strong start. It's third down and 7 against Grand Island. The Islanders here at their own 23-yard line. The pitch out to Eli Brum. He's got some good speed. He has some open daylight. He's at the 30 outside and will fall forward to about, I'd say maybe, we're going to say the 37-yard line. So from the 23 to the 37, a good pickup for Eli Broman to the 36 now, 13-yard pickup. That is first down for this North Platte squad. Broman picking up a good first down, exactly what the Bulldogs needed, 13 yards, first and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Albertson off the right side, up the middle he goes. He's going to try to break some distance, but might get one. Actually, correction, that's Alonzo Torres who will pick up his first carry. I got about 2 yards on that one for Alonzo Torres. It's second down and 8 to go for this North Platte squad. 10:26 left to go here in this first half. Jones again under center. I was going to step out and look to the sideline for a fresh play call. It's about 19 seconds on the play clock, so plenty of time left to go here. Joni now under center, second and 8, in motion. Comes Brecken toward the pitch out, immediately blown up on that pitch play. Right up that middle. Going to get there, number 4. Caleb Richardson blows up that play, and with that, that's a big loss of 4 as Brecken Torres will lose 4, and it's third down here for this North Platte squad. Third down and 14 for North Platte here as needs some magic just like last time. 3 wide receivers split, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Joni gonna hold it. He's gonna try to make his way up the middle, is immediately stopped for no gain. He might have got one. They're going to say actually he lost one. And with that, here comes the punt squad up to start for North Platte. It's 4th down and 14, so no gain for Caden Johnson. And that is a quick out for this Bulldog squad that was looking to get off to a great start here in this ballgame. But unfortunately, we'll have to be kicking it to Grand Island after that 5-play drive. And now we're going to have officials calling for a dead ball. There's going to be a penalty marker down. It might be, it's way back in the Grand Island side. Illegal substitution on the defensive side, so it's a 5-yard penalty. So, with that 5-yard penalty, well, what would be 4th and 14, now at least going to be 4th and 9 for North Platte here. Still not a favorable field position, but at least helped a little bit with 9:04 left to go here to start this game off for North Platte. It's interesting to see how they were going to handle that. But currently, again, 1st down and 10, or 4th and 9. Oh, the ball's been popped up. Now it's going to be picked up. Plenty of daylight. Wait a second. Can they get the 1st down? Oh, he's going to be so close. What a bubbled snap that was from Luke Borges. Did he run for the 1st down? Did he pick up 9? Oh, they're going to say turnover. He's a yard short. Unbelievable. Luke Borges bubbled the ball. As North Platte was able to, Luke Borges was able to pick it up, and he tried to make his way forward. But now, either which way, it's still going to be 1st down and 10 for the side of Grand Island. Even after that, boy, oh boy, that was quite a close play. But it's 1st down and 10 at the Bulldogs' 45-yard line as Bode Albers now in for the side of Grand Island. It's in the pistol formation here. Step back, looking to pass. Going to throw it on a short one to Richardson. Richardson might pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards. So Caleb Richardson will pick it up. It's a gain of 6 here for the side. Now it's 2nd down. 2nd down and 5. Well, 4 for the side of Grand Island. Here on this one, good pass picked up from Caleb Richardson. 6-yard pickup, first reception of the game. As that one stepping up, here comes Richardson up the middle, has some daylight, spinning out of 1 tackle. He'll get enough for the 1st down. As Caleb Richardson gets a 1st down for the Islanders off of another 6-yard pickup correction from Caleb Richardson. So he picked up the 1st down by the run, but set it up by the own passing attack. And with down, 1st down and 10 for Grand Island. They're still in that pistol. Hand it off now. Richardson off the right side at the 30-yard line. Going to have some hesitation to finally be pushed out of bounds. We'll say after a pickup of 5 yards. So Xavier Albertson with the pickup, 5-yard pickup for Caleb Richardson. And Grand Island is moving its way down the field here. So now it's 2nd down and 5 at the Bulldogs' 28-yard line. Albers rolling out in play action to the flat. Rolling to the left, looking to throw it down the field. Nice lob. Almost intercepted, but then almost caught at the same time for Jacob Albers, the brother of Bode Albers. First incomplete pass today for Bode Albers, but man, oh man, close play with Caden Johnson and coverage on Albers. So now it's 3rd down and 5 for Grand Island, the Islanders at the Bulldogs' 28-yard line. Still in the pistol formation, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. In motion comes the running back. That's going to be Cole Furneaux. Now at the middle, here comes Furneaux. He's going to make his way forward. He'll roll his way forward. It's going to be Riker Booth. Riker Booth with his first carry. Going to pick up 6 yards. And that's enough for the 1st down. So the Islanders picking up 1st down and 10. With now 7:48 left to go here in the 1st quarter at the Bulldogs' 22. Once again, shotgun formation. The handoff, there it goes up the middle to Booth. Booth not going to get much this time, maybe 1 or 2. They're going to mark it for a 1-yard pickup on the side of Booth. So it's Riker Booth picks up 1 yard. It's 2nd down and 9. with this Islanders squad with 7:22 left to go. Bulldogs up front looking a little better, but still slowly but steadily moving their way down the field. The Islanders is now subbing in A.J. Wilson. Stepping back, Alberts rolling to his left now, has some pressure from the Bulldogs, throws in the flat, almost interception. Again, intended for Jacob Albers in double coverage. But just behind him, and luckily enough, there was no North Platte player in the vicinity. That would have been a turnover for that side of the line. I believe the person that got the most pressure there for the side of the Bulldogs, Dominic Descent, getting the pressure there. Again, 3 wide receivers stepping back. Albers has to step up with some pressure, rolling in some wide open daylight. He's going to throw it towards the end zone, and it's caught and in for the touchdown. What a great throw and a great catch by Cole Furno. And with that, correction, it's Riley Halling. But there's a penalty marker at the 20-yard line. Did we cross the line of scrimmage on that throw from Bode Albers? That's going to be interesting. Again, that's a play that most certainly have seen a couple of times. Yeah, illegal forward pass from Bode Albers. Again, the senior, this is his first start this season. Last year for Albers here at Grand Island. Got a little bit of the start here for this side. Besides Coach Evans, 59 total yards on 21 attempts, but illegal pass. With that, it's 4th down now for this Grand Island squad. 4th down and 14, so they're going to go for it with Bode Albers. Again, 4 wide receivers on the field. Stepping back, Albers looking to pass. Stepping up, going towards the end zone, wide open, and it's incomplete. Intended target there on that pass was going to be Dustin Wheeler. And even, Nelson Wheeler, and because of that, it's a turnover. North Platte now takes over in pretty good field position still here in the first quarter, 6:51 left to go. That loss of down really hurt Grand Island there and Bode Albert. So with that, here comes North Platte for their second offensive drive here today behind Caden Johnson. Still tied here, 6:51 left to go in the first quarter. 1st down and 10 at the Bulldogs' 26-yard line. Joni under center with Albertson right behind him. To the left of him, Eli Broman with Brecken Torres to his right. And this, again, flexbone offense. In motion comes Torres. Joni going to hand it up to Albertson. He's not going to really get much, probably 1 yard yet again. Xavier Albertson picking up 1 yard on the carry. And so far, the takeaway from this game has been Xavier Albertson and the offensive line not really getting as big as a push like they did last week against Papillion La Vista South. Gain of 1. 2nd down and 1. Once again, here in this motion offense, Joni going to have it, looking to pitch it. He's going to try to keep it himself, but is spun down from behind. As Justice Hostetler gets the tackle for Grand Island. It's a gain of 0 for Caden Johnson. It's 3rd and 9 from the Bulldogs' 27. Once again, the offense struggling to find some momentum early on in this game against the Islanders. 3rd and long with 5:57 left to go here in this first half. Still scoreless here in this game as Joni stepping back, looking to pass. Now rolling to his left. Still looking. Plenty of daylight, but not much territory. And people open as he's tackled out of bounds after a maybe good pickup. Caden Johnson, well, I said a good pickup, but only got 2 yards. So Braxton Barrientos picking up the tackle there after a gain of 2. So yet again, here comes the punt unit for the Bulldogs with deep to return being Caleb Richardson for Grand Island. So another possession by North Platte that doesn't go their way. Good punt. It'll take a little bounce as Richardson picks it up at the 35-yard line. Gets at the 40, 45, 50, has some daylight, breaks through 1 tackle. He's at the Bulldog 40. He's into open daylight, 25-20, 15-10, 5 touchdown for the side of the Islanders. So following back-to-back punts from the Bulldogs. Finally, their special teams unit for Grand Island picks off where it needed to, and it gets the touchdown here for Grand Island. They now here at the moment lead this game Man, oh man, he broke through not one, but 2 tackles to get to that punt return from Richardson on the side of Grand Island. With that, it's now 6-0. Again, our game brought to you in part by Dave's Place Pizza and Wings. You find out more on 1510 East 4th Street as Thatcher Panowitz up to kick, and he'll knock it through the center. It's now 7-0 in favor of Grand Island. We come back here to Memorial Stadium. Bulldogs trailing in this one, hoping to bounce back. We come back at Memorial Stadium here, FM 98.1 and AM 1410, live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
So you're really hungry but got no time to get lunch? Pop Corner delivers from 11 to 2 during the week. And if you need something from 2 to 4 or on Saturdays, you can find them on DoorDash. Get something delivered from Pop Corner. Did you know that Pop Corner has some of the best catering in town? Have your next party, get together, or business lunch catered from Pop Corner. Check out Pop Corner's new and improved catering menu at popcornernp.com. Cinnamon rolls, veggie trays, salads, soups, sandwich trays, and many more. Fast, fresh, and easy catering only at Pop Corner.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Grand Island and Memorial Stadium. It's currently a 7-0 lead for the Islanders against North Platte as that kick goes right into the end zone. So the third drive will come on for North Platte at their own 20-yard line. Currently trailing 7-0 following a 60-yard punt return from Caleb Richardson. Again, our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B, as well as another round / Rivers Edge Golf Course. After your golf game, swing into another round for some amazing food and drinks. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Bulldogs, their own 20. Joni under center. And in motion comes Eli Broman. The pitch out to Broman's got 2 blockers in front of him. Trying to bounce with some speed. Breaks through 1 tackle and is spun down from behind. There for the tackle, Trey Enberg. But that should be a big, healthy pickup for North Platte and maybe a first down. If not, be at least second down. Correction, it will be first down and 10 from the pickup. Eli Broman picking up about 11 yards for North Platte. And with that, 4:49 left to go here in the first quarter. North Platte trailing 7-0, looking for some offensive momentum after going 3 now in their last 2. Albertson off the right side, barrels his way forward and maybe finds 2. He will give him a generous 2 from Xavier Albertson. Second down and 8. It's a pretty tough start for Albertson here in this game. Gain of 2, 1, 1, and 2. So the Islanders doing a great job up front against this North Platte squad to not allow Xavier Albertson or Caden Johnson to get any momentum. Second down and 8. 2 wide receivers on the field. 1 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Still in that flex bone offense. To the near side for North Platte. Looks to be Sam Herbert. Actually, correction, it's going to be Lathan Huntsman as a flag already on the field. Joni cuts upfield. It's at the 35 and it'll fall down. But we look like a false start here on the left side of the line for North Platte. So, Bulldogs making some adjustments pre-snap that might have caught their offensive line off guard. So we're waiting for a call, and they are going to push the chains back as there's a double shift on the side of North Platte. Again, 5-yard penalty, and with that, it's going to be third down and 4 for this side of the Bulldogs here. It's going to move that correction, not 3rd and 4. Going to move them back 5. So it was a nice pickup. Now moves them to second down and 13 for this Bulldogs squad with 3:57 left to go here in the first quarter. Still second down, so at least got this one and one more down to kick some territory up. Joni had a good run, but let's see what they can do. 2 wide receivers to the far side. In motion, comes Torres. Actually, Joni going to spin it out. He's going to run it down the sideline. Far side 20, 45, almost get to the 40. He'll probably step out. It looks like the 35, the 38 if they're generous. Oh, maybe 37. They're going to say 37-yard line. So that pickup really good from Caden Johnson. Immediately spun out. Now they're going into the hurry-up offense here for North Platte. 3rd down and 3. So it's a 10-yard pickup. Or excuse me, for Joni. 3rd down and 3. Johnson doing some good hero ball for the Bulldogs. And now it's a manageable 3rd and 3 with 3:09 left to go. The offense resetting up after a new play call. Joni under center, Albertson right behind him. In motion comes Brecken Torres. The handoff, Albertson up the middle, some daylight, 45, and he gets past the 45 to the 50 now, shoving players. Xavier Albertson with the muscle going from the 37 to the maybe 49, I'll say 48-yard line of Grand Island. 1st and 10, a great pickup here for Xavier Albertson of 20. And with that first down for North Platte, finally inside territory for Grand Island, keeping the legs turning. And with that, it's 1st and 10 with 2:38 left to go in the first quarter. Joni going to hold it, going to run to the right side. He's going to pitch it. Eli Broman with some daylight. He tries to break through 1 tackle. He'll probably pick up 2. That's another good tackle from the cornerback, Trey Enberg, to stop Broman, because if he did not, Broman would have had some territory. That's a 2-yard pickup, and with that, 2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs squad here again in Grand Island territory. Now under 2:10 left to go here in the first quarter. In motion comes Brecken Torres. Joni going to keep it himself, breaks through 1 tackle, has some daylight. He's at the 40, and he'll spin down to around the 39-yard line. He'll be 1 yard short of the first down marker. So with that, a pickup of 7 from Caden Johnson. And with that, 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. As out now comes Xavier Albertson, and coming in, I believe, is going to be Sam Herbert. For this Bulldog squad, correction, it was Jesse Mock subbing out. Albertson still in. Joni under center making the play calls. Near side, Ian County, far side, Landon O'Brien. Joni gonna hold the football. He's gonna be tackled from behind. Did he get to the first down marker? Oh no, they're gonna say it's a loss of 1 for North Platte. And with that, it's now 4th and 2 for this Bulldog squad. With 1:11 left to go here in this first quarter. They're going to go for it yet again, the Bulldogs are. Huge 4th down for North Platte. This is their 2nd attempt. They're 0 for 1 already. In motion comes Broman. The pitch out to Eli Broman. He's going to cut upfield. He'll get close to the first down marker. Are they going to say he did it? It's going to be mighty close. Oh, it's going to be even mightier close. They might have to bring out the chains. They're going to say it's a first down, though. Bulldogs and Eli Broman get it. That's a 2-yard pickup. Oh, man. Lucky enough, though, for the side of the Islanders, if they didn't, wrap up Eli Broman, he might have gotten even more. So, but it's 1st down and 10 for Grand Island Grand Island's 38-yard line with 36 seconds left to go in the first quarter for North Platte. Starting to get some action here offensively and making their way down the field. Jody under center, hands it off, Albertson off the right side. He breaks through 1 tackle, through another 30, 25, breaks another, and he's down to the 16-yard line. Xavier Albertson. He not only knocked through 1 Islander, but 2 Islanders for a huge pickup. My man, Xavier Albertson, the 215 senior, getting to the 23-yard line. Xavier Albertson picking up 13. It's 1st and 10 now for North Platte at the Islanders 23. In motion, Torres. Joni's going to keep it. There's another flag. Trying to bounce it around. Breaks through 1 tackle. Lost the football, and it's picked up by the Islanders. Oh, no. And even though there was a foul, which is most certainly on the Bulldogs side for, I believe, another formation shift, Joni lost the football, and there's a turnover for North Platte. And that is how this is going to end offensively for the Bulldogs. They were starting to drive finally. It was a 8-play drive starting at their own 20, and then a turnover from Caden Johnson. And with that, Grand Island will take over at their own 23-yard line with now the start of the second quarter. Unbelievable. And with that, we'll step aside and take a break. We can come back, second quarter action here from Memorial Stadium, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications.
Get the results you need with Red Willow Chemical. Whether you're looking for generic or name brand chemicals and fertilizer, they got you covered. And with their bulk options and delivery and aerial application services, you can save time and get the job done right. Their experienced staff is here to help you tailor a plan that fits your specific needs so you can trust them to deliver. Don't wait. Visit Red Willow Chemical today and see the difference quality products and personalized service can make. Contact them now.
Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Whether you're a weekend warrior, youth, or professional athlete, the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team has you covered. The team includes orthopedic surgeons, athletic trainers, and other healthcare specialists who spend their time at local high school and college sporting events, ensuring that athletes stay as injury-free as possible. In the event of an injury, the team remains committed to returning athletes to competition as quickly and safely as possible.
Contact the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team by calling 308-568-7456.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Memorial Stadium. It's 7-0 in favor of Grand Island and the Islanders. The Bulldogs driving down on an 8-play drive starting at their own 20. They got all the way down to the 20-yard line before they coughed it up. A turnover. Caden Johnson tried to take the extra effort play, and he lost the football. And with that, Grand Island and the Islanders will take over at their own 11-yard line. And a great pickup already to start here for the side, I believe, of that one's going to be picked up on the side for Grand Island and the Islanders from Riker Booth. Booth will pick it up at 2nd and 7 now for Grand Island in their own territory. So once again, Bode Albers in the shotgun, going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to break through one tackle as Hostetler. He breaks another, he's still going, and he'll finally be brought down after a pickup of 3 from Hostetler. Jordan Yonkers once again there to pick it up. It's 3rd down and 5, a 2-yard pickup for Hostetler. And with that 3rd down, a good, strong 3rd down and 5, the Bulldogs would love a 3-and-out here to bounce back following the turnover in their last possession. Pistol formation for Grand Island. Albers going to hand it off. Richardson off the right side has some daylight. He's trying to break through one tackle. He does, but is swarmed by a plethora of Bulldogs. And he'll get to the 20. It's a 4-yard pickup, so it's now 4th down and 1 for Grand Island. They're going to bring the punt unit on. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a fake, as Albers still staying in to punt this football. But Richardson just so close to getting that 1st down, but a great stop by this Bulldogs defense. It's 4th down and 1. With deep to return, Eli Broman for North Platte, as well as Caden Johnson at the 40. Albers gets ready, and he'll kick it off. It's a very, very short kick up in the air. It's going to take a bounce at around the 45 and stop at the 45. Bulldogs will take up some great field position following the 3-and-out. For this Islanders squad, you couldn't have asked for anything better on this North Platte defense. And with that, 10:06 left to go. Here comes the Bulldog offense looking to redeem itself following the fumble. Hey, thank you again to our sponsors here for today's game. It's going to be 1CT Computer Services, your IT guy since 2005. And our timeouts, of course, brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group, his new location, 621 South Dewey, Sweet Beat. 1st and 10 at the Islanders' 45-yard line. In motion, the handoff now to Albertson. Up the middle, he trips over his own defender and maybe got 1. We'll see. Oh, they're going to say Albertson got 0. He just tripped up on the right side of the line, it looks like. Looks like he tripped on the feet of Logan Bassard, and with that, it's 2nd down and 10 following the no-yard gain from Xavier Albertson. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line for North Platte. Johnson under center. In motion comes Brecken Torres. The pitch out to Torres. He's got some daylight. Good blocks. Cuts upfield. Brecken Torres to the outside. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Brecken Torres and the Bulldogs. 44-yard touchdown run from Brecken Torres. And just like that, we are equalized here at Memorial Stadium. He had to step on everybody on that outside sweep, and Brecken Torres made them all pay. Great block up front, I believe, by Latham Huntsman as well as Ian Cowdy. And with that, we are almost tied at 7-6. Two-play drive, 44-yard touchdown run from Brecken Torres with the kick up. And it is good. We're tied here at Memorial Stadium with 9:20 left to go here in the second quarter. We will step aside and take a break. When we come back, we'll have more once again here on FM 98.1, AM 1410, video live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications.
A whole lot of things being so expensive these days, you'll be surprised to know you can buy an RV for under $20,000. The Sunray Travel Trailers at Larry's RV in North Platte. Sunrays give you the opportunity to enjoy the outdoors while still enjoying some home comforts like AC, water, heater, refrigerator, and stovetops. Just some of the features you'll find in a Sunray. Plus, Sunrays are lightweight and most can even be pulled with a car. Stop in today and see the Sunray 129 and 149 models and the Sunray Light 16 HP at Larry's RV in North Platte.
It's football and volleyball season, and it's time to enjoy it while eating the best pizza and wings at Dave's Place.
Dave's Place is your fall sports headquarters with the biggest games on the TVs, the freshest pizza, and all new drink specials, including, you guessed it, the
Whoop Whoop Dave's Place on East 4th Street in North Platte.
Dine in, carry out, DoorDash, or online at davesplacenp.com. Beginning September 10th, Dave's Place will open Sundays at 11 o'clock.
Whoop Whoop.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Memorial Stadium. Bulldogs tied up 7-7 following the 44-yard touchdown run from Brecken Torres. And we're tied 7 apiece here. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Hey, also thank you to our sponsors, Sandhill State Bank, the most committed brand in banking with locations in North Platte, Ogallala, Grant, Bassett, Valentine, and many more. Go to Sandhill State for a full list of services and location. So following that two-play, really it was only a two-play drive for North Platte, driving it down and tying it up. Here comes Grand Island and the Islanders trying to bounce back after a 3-and-out after catching the fumble from Caden Johnson. And around the 11-yard line, 2 possessions ago for North Platte. Shotgun formation for Albers. Richardson to his left, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Albers hands it off to Richardson up the middle. He gets immediately stuffed up front. Beautiful penetration from the left side of the line. That one going to be stopped by Dominic Descent, blowing through the defensive line. The offensive line, and stopping Richardson for no gain. Second down and 10. North Platte looking to see if they can do another 3-and-out here. Second and 10, Albers rolling out to his left. Looking, he's going to throw it down the middle. Great catch at the 35, 40, and he's tackled out of bounds. On the pass and the catch there, that's going to be Riley Halling. My God, it's Caden Johnson that was able to get there in time, but Halling going to pick up some massive yards. He's going to pick up 25 for the Islanders, a first down. And now they're in really good field position. It's the second completion of this day for Bo Albers. As time's going to be called, there's going to be a substitution after a down player. Halling picks up 25 on the carry. The injured player coming out for Grand Island looks to be Reed Kelly, 4 wide receiver set for Grand Island. In the backfield with it, Riker Booth. Albers hands it off up the middle and immediately stopped once again, that time up front. Trying to see who got there in time. That's Jackson Halverson there to stop. Going to see who that was picked up on. Immediately stopped by Halverson up front. My gosh. Now we're again in pistol formation, 3 wide receivers. Here comes the pressure on the outside. Up the middle, trying to make his way around the tackles is Nelson Wheeler. But he himself is going to gain nothing. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 11 for this Islander squad as Wheeler gets no gains on that play. It's Eli Broman with the stop. It's 3rd down and 11 for Grand Island with 7:46 to go at their own 44-yard line. Albert stepping back, looking to pass. Going to go down the right sideline. Good breakup coverage and in for the catch. That was Coben Bolton picking up that play. Good heavens. He's going to move the chains forward to the Bulldogs. They have 41-yard line, a pickup of 22 by Bolton. After a great throw, he broke from the coverage last second. And on that 3rd and long, they really get the first down with another run up the middle from the side of Grand Island. About 3 yards on the pickup from Richardson. Dominic Descent yet again there to pick it up in the terms of the tackling as Richardson picks up 3, but a great throw, 22-yard pickup by Bolton. And now the Islanders are starting to drive as up the middle yet again. That time was Hofstetler. He had some momentum, but again, the Bulldogs getting some great pressure up front. Stopped Hofstetler on the run, and he wasn't able to get too much. He got 2 yards on that carry, so it's 3rd down and 5 for this Grand Island Islanders squad running in the hurry-up offense. 3 wide receivers yet again as Hofstetler gets into 2 running back action. Now he's going to flank out to the left. Albert stepping back looking, going to throw it over the middle. Oh my good heavens, almost in dangerous territory as Ryan Holling was the intended receiver on that play. And with that, it's 4th down and 5 for Grand Island at the Bulldogs' 36-yard line. This is going to be a big 4th down for the Islanders. They're going to go for it as, again, 6:35 left to go before halftime. And we're tied 7-7, 4th and 5, and their timeout's going to be taken on the side of Grand Island. They weren't able to get the play that they were looking set up in time, and with that, Jeff Tomlin's going to have to take a timeout. And with that, we'll also take a timeout with 6:35 left to go here in the second quarter. It's 7-7 here. Bulldogs tied with the Islanders. We come back to Memorial Stadium here at FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming sponsored by Allo Communications on NordPlattePost.com.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back. It is currently 4th and 5 for Grand Island at the Bulldogs' 36-yard line. 6:35 left to go. Tied 7-7. Now it was looking like it was going to be a play, but it's going to be a punt now from Bo Albers, but could be a fake. Albers rolling out to his right, and will get the punt off. It's going long, and it's going deep, and it's going to fly into the end zone, and they'll say it gets into the end zone. With that, a touchback. And with that, the Bulldogs will start their next drive at their 20-yard line. Another good stop by this defense, bending but not breaking as Grand Island was making its way down on that 6-play drive. And now here comes North Platte. 6:26 left to go here in this first half. Tied 7-7, but last offensive drive, they were able to really start to punish this Islander defense. Let's see what they can do here. Again, Caden Johnson under center. Albertson behind him. Up the middle comes Xavier Albertson, but man, he gets stuffed immediately at the line of scrimmage. A plethora of purple jerseys tackling Albertson. He'll get 1 at the very least, so it's 2nd down and 9 for North Platte. As Albertson was able to at least get 1 on the play, so 2nd and 9. Now we're into a very tight flex bone option here. Johnson going to hand off Albertson off the right side, immediately gets stopped and has to dive forward to get back to the line, and he does so. Trey Enberg there on the tackle for the side of the Islanders. They're going to say it's a 1-yard pickup once again for Albertson. It's now 3rd down and 8 for North Platte at their own 22-yard line. Two wide receivers on the field, one to the far side, one to the near side for the Bulldogs. It was going to be Torres in motion, but Johnson stepped back looking to pass. Stepping up in the pocket, now scrambling. He tried to pump it, and he's tackled up at around the line of scrimmage. He maybe even lost 1 yard. As that one is stopped by Cedric Sullivan. A loss of 1 from Caden Jonason. With that, a 3-and-out for this Bulldog squad after starting in pretty good field position at their 20. They're going to punt it. That's just really good defense from this Islander squad after giving up that touchdown. Bounced back and stopped the Bulldogs. 3-and-out with a kick on the way deep to return. Going to be Richardson. As that was a high punt. It's going around the 50-yard line. Will take a nice bounce and get to around the 40 before it's picked up by, I believe that's Rance Hofstetter. And with that, Islanders will start at their 40-yard line with 4:36 left to go. Our timeouts, of course, brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. Also want to thank our sponsors for today's game. Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota just south of I-80 in North Platte. Invite you to stop out and take a test drive here today. Premier Toyota, let's go places. So here we go with 4:36 left to go. The Islanders will take over in pretty good field position at their own 40-yard line. 4 wide receivers on the field, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. The running back in for them is probably going to be Caleb Morris. As in motion comes Caleb Richardson to the near side. So 2-and-2 split wide receiver-wise. Albert stepping back, looking to pass. Still looking. He's going to throw it down the middle. It's intercepted by Xavier Albertson. He's at the 40. He's going to try to bounce to the outside. He's brought down from behind. Where's the horse collar tackle? And there is the flags as he was brought down from behind around the collar by Ryan Kostler. And that is an interception. As Albertson saw that coming from Bode Albers, and there's the first interception of the day for Albers, and Xavier Albertson picks it up, and then from behind, Ryan Kostler dragging down Xavier Albertson on a horse collar tackle. So the Bulldogs will start in magnificent field position following the interception. They'll start now in beautiful position, 21-yard line here for North Platte. Costly mistake. Not only the turnover from Grand Island, but then also the subsequent penalty now puts North Platte in perfect field position at the 21-yard line for Grand Island. And we're almost again into red zone territory. And now here comes the momentum for North Platte after going 3-and-out in their last possession. The interception by Albertson. And now with 4:21, Jonah's going to punch it out now. Good pickup and tackle to around the 20. In motion there was Eli Broman. He maybe got 2. And 1 as Enberg was able to stop him on that run. It's only a pickup of 1 yard for Eli Broman. So now it's 2nd down and 9 for North Platte. At the 20-yard line, finally in the red zone for the second time today. As Johnson gets under center. Landon O'Brien to the near side. The wide receiver, Brecken Torres, also to the near side in the flex position. He's going to go in motion. Johnson's going to hand it up to Albertson up the middle. He's moving the turn in the legs, and he'll get maybe to around the 16-yard line, maybe 17. They're going to say 17-yard line. 3-yard pickup for Xavier Albertson. So Albertson will pick up 3. So it's 3rd down and 6 for North Platte at the Islanders' 17-yard line. 3:19 left to go here before halftime. Tied 7-7. Bulldogs looking to score after the Bode Albers interception. In beautiful position, Johnson under center. In motion comes Torres. The pitch out to Brecken Torres. Cuts upfield. Now bounces outside. He cuts upfield again. He's trying to break through a tackle. He dives into the end zone. That is going to be a Bulldog touchdown. Brecken Torres yet again. 17 14-yard touchdown run. How about Brecken Torres? Had 2 touchdowns last week in the last 6 minutes of the football game, and now comes out here with 2 touchdowns of his own. And look at that. We're now sitting here 13-7, soon to be 14-7. If Luke Borges can make this field goal, unbelievable. The kick is up. And you best be knowing it's going right down the middle. It is now 14-7 with 2:56 left to go here before halftime. North Platte up at the moment, 14-7. We come back here to Memorial Stadium on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming. NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications.
Great Plains Health Orthopedics in North Platte is ready to serve you with board-certified orthopedic surgeons and a team of medical professionals who specialize in hip, knee, and shoulder joint replacements and revisions, minor to complex hand injuries, sports medicine for both the serious athlete and the weekend warrior, new and innovative operative and non-operative procedures, and work-related injuries. Same-week appointments are available. Call Great Plains Health Orthopedics today.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Memorial Stadium. North Platte High School currently leading Grand Island 14-7 following the 17-yard Brecken Torres touchdown run. That's his second on the day. Had a 44-yard touchdown run and now a 17-yard touchdown run. And with that, the Bulldogs take the lead for the first time here today with 2:56 left to go before halftime. Again, our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. As well as thank you to our sponsors, Allo Communications, our premier video sponsor. Allo has packages that let you experience fast, reliable fiber internet, fiber TV, and fiber phone online at allofiber.com. So here we go at the 20-yard line now for Grand Island inside their own with 2:56 left to go. Albers in the shotgun, stepping back. Quick pass to the flat, picked up by the side. I believe that's going to be Halling there, who's going to haul it in, no pun intended. So Halling will pick up an 8-yard catch, and with that, second down for the Islanders. Has good play action from the side of Albers. He's now stepping back and hand it off now up the middle. Here comes Wheeler. He stumbles and is going to be spunning out of another tackle into the open daylight. 45-40, and he'll get to around the 50-yard line. Maybe 48, as that one, a great run from Nilson Wheeler. He was at the 28 and moved the chains almost all the way into Bulldog territory. He'll step off at the 37-yard line. The 46-yard line. So strong pickup by Wheeler on that run of 22. Now the handoff once again, Justice Wheeler. Nelson Wheeler, he's blown up and tackled from behind. There on the stop, Jordan Yonkers. Big loss after that big run from Wheeler. Picked up 17 and then immediately is going to lose 6 on that run as Jordan Yonkers blew that play up right from the beginning. It's now second down and 16 for the Islanders. Now still at their own 41 is shotgun formation. Richardson in motion to the right side in the flat. Pump fake. He's looking. Albers going deep down the sideline, but way overthrows his intended target. Riley Halling once again. That's an incomplete pass. And with that, so far 4 for 9 on the side of Bode Albers. And now third down and 16 for the Islanders at their own 41-yard line. Another good stop up on the docket for the Bulldogs here with 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. Albers finally going to get the play in 6 seconds, and they might need to call a timeout. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Albers finally gets the snap off, stepping back, looking in the pocket, down the middle, and it's through the hands of Cedric Sullivan. Dangerous territory with that throw. Was thrown behind Sullivan. He couldn't haul it in, and with that, another incomplete pass. It's fourth down and 16 with 1:41 left to go here before halftime. The Bulldogs have a potential, another opportunity to maybe score here. Again, leading 14-7, 1:41 left to go on a 4th and 16. Albers in to kick. He's going to step into one, and it's going to be angled towards the sideline, and it might take a nice bounce for Grand Island, and it does so. All the way to the 15-yard line, maybe 13. They'll stop it at the 14. Good punt from Bode Albers, and with that, Bulldogs will start in their own territory at the 14-yard line. So with that, a good play. It was looking like a good start for the Islanders on that drive, but couldn't get anything done. 6 plays and then a punt. And with that, the Bulldogs will take over now at their own 14-yard line with 1:26 left to go here in before halftime, leading 14-7. Caden Johnson under center. Albertson, of course, behind him to the far side. Landon O'Brien as Albertson up the middle. It goes and is immediately stopped up front for no gain. Maybe a loss of one. There you're going to say a loss of one for Xavier Albertson, and it's been kind of hit or miss up front for North Platte when it comes to their running attack. As Albertson has had some good runs of 20 and 13, but majority have been 2 yards, 3 yards, and mostly 1. So 2nd and 11 now with 1:02 left to go. Now under a minute as Ken Johnson under center. Up 14-7 before halftime. Wasting a lot of clock. Johnson waiting. 16 on the play clock. I think they're just going to waste as much time as they can here with now 10 seconds on the play clock. Johnson now under center. Broman in motion. Going to pitch it out to Eli Broman. He has a little bit of daylight. He's at the 20 and he gets tripped up by the turf monster. He tried to jump over Trey Enberg, but tripped up just, I believe, by the turf on that hurdle attempt. He'll pick up to the 7, so a good pickup of 4 yards from Eli Broman, but man, it was looking like he could have gone a lot more if it wasn't for the nice shoestring tackle. Say that 10 times fast. And because of that, it's 3rd down and 7. A timeout taken by the side of Grand Island, down to 1 left with 26 seconds left to go here before halftime, trailing 14-7. Again, our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group. You can check out Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Sweet Bee. Also, thank you to our sponsors here today. Another Round / Rivers Edge Golf Course. Good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round Sports Bar at the Rivers Edge Golf Course. Come have another round from them. Bulldogs and the Islanders really having a defensive brawl between these two teams. Each side has 1 turnover. Caden Jonason fumbling early in the first quarter, and then Bode Albers throwing an interception to Xavier Albertson that led to a Bulldog touchdown to go up 14-7 with 26 seconds. Islanders hoping that Bulldogs will not get the first down, and they might get an opportunity. In motion comes Brecken Torres. Johnson's going to keep it. Running, has some daylight. He's at the 25. He's at the 30. He's got some daylight. 40, 45, and will be tackled around the 50. They'll say he stepped down exactly at the 40-yard line. Beautiful pickup there from Caden Jonason. A pickup. Looks like a pickup of 17 by North Platte. They'll get enough for the first down. But don't know how much time they got left, but they're going to keep going with 17 seconds after the step out. The clock has stopped because of it. First down and 10 for North Platte at their own 40-yard line. Johnson under center. In motion, Brecken Torres, but he's going to step back. He's going to look to throw. Johnson over the middle. It's almost interception over the outreaching hand there. Trying to see which Bulldog was in the vicinity. I believe that was Brecken Torres coming in on a route. Excuse me, it was Ian Cotty, the intended target. So Jonason with the miss. It's now 2nd down and 10. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I'm trying to throw 11 seconds before halftime. 2nd and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Jonason under center in motion. Eli Broman. Ooh, they might have, and they will catch Grand Island offsides. As I believe up front, getting the called offsides, Caden Roberson. And with that, it's now 2nd and 5 for North Platte That's the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line. Johnson so far today has yet to complete a pass. He's 0 for 2. 2nd and 5. Johnson under center. Broman to the far side. Brecken Torres to the near side in this flexbone offense. Motion comes Broman. Going to hand it off to Albertson. Off that right side. He's going to fall forward for a 2-yard pickup. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 3, but that's going to do it here for this first half. A very, very defensive battle between these two teams here in this ball game. 14-7 is where we are heading into halftime, but North Platte was able to pick up that lead following a costly Grand Island turnover and then led to a 17-yard Brecken Torres touchdown run. North Platte leads 14-7 as we head into halftime. And that is a great way to end this half after a rough start for this North Platte squad when it comes to their offensive start. But they were able to bounce back and 44-yard touchdown run from Brecken Torres to get the game tied 7-7. And then the 17-yard Brecken Torres touchdown run off of the Bode Albers interception leads to a 14-7 game. North Platte up top. When we come back here to Memorial Stadium, it'll be our quick stop halftime show right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and of course video live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications.
Public Schools prepares all students to be productive, responsible citizens in a safe, caring, supporting learning environment with caring staff, engaging curriculum, clean facilities, and updated technology. You can rely on our schools giving your child the tools they need for a successful future. For more information, including enrollment and career opportunities, visit nppsd.org. North Platte Public Schools. Communicate, connect, commit.
Are you ready to make a lasting impression? It's time to embrace distinction and stand out from the crowd. Willow Creek Embroidery, your go-to destination for exceptional personalization. They specialize in awards and trophies. Whether you're recognizing achievements in sports, academics, or business, they have a wide selection to honor the best of the best. Visit them today at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by the Garys. Discover the exceptional personalization that sets you apart. Willow Creek Embroidery in North Platte.
It's not too late to dust off the golf clubs and head out to River's Edge Golf Club in North Platte. Summer may be coming to an end, but come out to River's Edge and you'll enjoy a course that features modern amenities with beautifully maintained lush greens and breathtaking views. After your golf game, swing into another round for some amazing food and drinks. Remember, they're open to the public. Good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round Sports Bar at River's Edge Golf Course. Come have another round with them.
I'm Jared Remus with Jerry Remus Chevrolet of North Platte. The Bulldogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM, KOOQ AM, North Platte. We've got the keys to your new car.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Memorial Stadium. North Platte High School leading 14-7 as we're here at the Quick Stop halftime show. 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open right around the corner. It's been a defensive battle. That's how I'll describe it between these two teams. North Platte struggled to get anything going offensively in the first quarter, but thanks to Brecken Torres, who really opened up his game towards the ending last week against Papillion La Vista South when he had 2 touchdowns, now comes into this game at halftime with 2 touchdowns as well. A 44-yard touchdown run on 2 plays from Brecken Torres at his own 44-yard line, and then a 17-yard touchdown run from Brecken Torres off of the Bode Albers interception by Xavier Albertson, and then the horse collar tackle immediately afterwards on Albertson led to the Bulldogs starting at the 21-yard line, and then it was all Brecken Torres on that run. He bounced to the outside and snuck his way in, and we're here 14-7 at halftime. Our stats here on the halftime show, of course, our game stats sponsored by Skiles, Loop, Bremer, and White CPAs, where we are your partners for the future. It is currently 171 total yards on the ground for the side of North Platte High School. Of course, no shocker to anybody that leading the way for the Bulldogs on the rushing attack is going to be won. Brecken Torres at 57 total yards. 45 yards for Xavier Albertson, even though he hasn't really been able to get too much on the ground in terms of consistency. Still has a good average at 45, and then 34 yards for Caden Jonason, and then 33 for Eli Broman. Still no catches on the day for the Bulldogs. Wide receivers sitting at, again, 0-for-2. On the side of the Islanders, only 43 yards rushing for Grand Island. Not really the best game, as it was Nielsen Wheeler picking up their longest run of 17 yards. Their passing attack was trying to be more efficient on the ground on the day today, 4 for 10 with 53 yards. So not really the best overall average offensively, and that just shows how both these squads have been locked in a defensive duel. You can sit there and see, like, well, the Bulldogs have 171 yards of offense, but they haven't really been able to convert anything until late in the second quarter, where Brecken Torres got those 2 touchdowns. Finally, they were starting to wear down this Grand Island squad that came out hot and heavy in the first quarter, and then Bulldogs finally started to slowly but steadily grind their way up, and now they lead 14-7 as we are in halftime. We'll step aside and take a break. We come back. Hey, we got a halftime interview here today. It's going to be quite interesting, as it is going to be Jake Hasenauer, the cross-country coach for North Platte High School. They got their first cross-country meet tomorrow in Sutherland. We were able to sit down with him and have a talk before the start of the cross-country season. We come back here to Memorial Stadium, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and of course, video live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications. Again, our timeouts brought to you apart by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group.
The DNN Event Center wishes everyone a great school year. Fall can mean weather changes and canceled practices. The DNN offers hourly rentals for all types of sports practices, including turf, courts, batting cages, and equipment usage. Watch Facebook for CYS League information to get your 3rd through 6th grader registered for football, volleyball, basketball, and wrestling for the 2023-2024 season. Call the DNN Event Center to schedule your team's practice times and for more league information.
Hey, at Premier Toyota, you'll find a friendly and easy to work with staff that'll help you find the perfect car. And whether you're looking for something new or pre-owned, Premier Toyota's got a wide selection of vehicles to choose from.
Plus, Premier Toyota has Toyota-trained technicians, so you know you're always getting the very best in service and repairs. Schedule your service and factory-scheduled maintenance today and keep your car running strong.
Stop by today and see why Premier Toyota is the #1 choice for car buyers. Let's go places.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the Dino Pay app. Dino Pay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon, and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings. The Sinclair Dino Pay saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Quick Stop.
Would you like to end each day of work knowing you've made a positive difference? As a clinical mental health counselor, you can give back. If you are a Nebraska resident and have a bachelor's degree, get started toward this fulfilling career by earning a master's degree in clinical mental health counseling from Chadron State College. For a limited time, CSC has $10,000 internship stipends for successful applicants. To apply, visit csc.edu/counseling. Chadron State College can help you help others.
North Platte Post Sports.
Hey everybody, this is Paxton Gordon here with the Quick Stop Halftime Show. I, though, am joined by a very special guest here today, the head coach for the cross-country team for North Platte High School. Jake Hasenauer is here joining me. I mean, let's just start off. Can you actually believe that the season's just about to, I must say, officially get underway, but you're right there before the start of the first meet?
You know, Paxton, it's crazy. It just, when you start running in the summer, it seems like it's a long ways away, and then all of a sudden you blink, and here it is. So we're ready to rock and roll. We're glad it's here, but you're right. It definitely has came up quick on us.
That's of course, we all love to hear ready to rock and roll. I want to first start off with last year, of course, coming off of a very good year with a lot of growth for this squad. Take me through some of the highlights for this team and things that you were so proud of for them for accomplishing last year.
You know, it really was a good year on both sides last year. I'd say I'll highlight the girls first, especially on them. You know, our girls team, last year they qualified for state, and they got district runner-up as well and finished top 10 in the state last year. And that was the third year in a row they had qualified, so they're blessed with a few good years there. And our top 3 all graduated from last year, so it was just good for those girls to end on a high note. Sarah Blasey and Marissa Holm and Janessa Arnold, they all were good for our program for several years, and sending them out on a good note was awesome for them. So we'll definitely miss them this year. And then on the boys' side of things, we did lose a few as well. Last year at district got 5th place, but we're so close to qualifying. We missed qualifying for state by 8 points. So they've been hungry. You know, on our boys' side this year, we've got 33 boys that are out and have a couple returning state qualifiers that have really shown a lot of improvement this year as well. So the boys are excited and ready, and they're definitely fuel to the fire. They're very hungry after last year just narrowly missing. They're ready to go make a state this year.
And that's what you just love to hear, the fire and the hunger. Nothing fuels, I'm going to say effort, but fuels a great offseason like just barely missing out by 8 points. You know, coaches always talk about the little things that could have gone their way every now and then, but really the hear that the hunger is still there and it's driving already before the start of the season just means great things for how the season's going to go.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's one of those things that we can preach passion and enthusiasm all we want, but the kids have to really buy in and believe it. And this group's definitely been very dedicated, and they are ready to rock and ready to get started, and ready to go put the Bulldogs on the map. So
that's what you love to hear. Now, it's been kind of weird isn't the word I'd use, but it's been a little different how probably training's been going the last couple of weeks with this extreme weather. You know, first off, take us through what a normal practice day would look like for your squad, and then really take me through how this weather has kind of affected that different type of training and how that might affect the team going into this Saturday's first cross country event.
Sure. You know, this summer we always met in the morning, so that was no harm, no foul there. You know, summer is always optional, but had good showing there of a lot of kids running. And then once school year started, we started going after school, and usually our practices last about 2 hours by the time we do some strengthening exercises. We do our run. Then by the time I talk and we do other few little things, they're usually a couple hours. And so, you know, adjusting to the heat has always been an adjustment. But this year's just been weird. You know, I reflect back to last Wednesday, when our activities director told us that we couldn't have practice last Wednesday. You know, we had to stay inside. And I said, you know, in my 15 years as a coach and as an athlete, between that and coaching and as an athlete, I'd never been told that on a day in August you can't run outside. But with the NSAA and using their wet bulb thing this year, I think it's good. You know, it's good for safety for the kids, and it's just a learning curve and adjustment for all of us. So ways that we've kind of accommodated that this year is this week, ever since last Wednesday, we've actually gone mornings every day. So we've been meeting at 6:15 in the mornings and getting our run over with and out of the way. So that way we can protect the kids and they stay healthy and stay hydrated and avoid the heat a little bit. And then hopefully next week it looks like it's supposed to cool off a lot more so we can get back outside again. But yeah, it's definitely been an adjustment with the heat. But kids have been really adaptable and it's been good. So,
you know, and of course, most people, I would say, assume, but if they had to think about how somebody would train, it's always for cross country, it's the long distance. So when you had to go inside and maybe work on a few things, what are some of the things you'd tell the athletes to, even though you can't go out and run for long periods of time before you get overheated, what are some things you can do maybe in the cool to help enhance your progress or your training before the lead up to this first event?
Sure. You know, a lot of times when we're inside, just working on those little things, you know, I mean, it's tough to go for a 5 or 6 mile run inside. It's just not going to happen. I know even myself, I wouldn't want to run in the hallways for 5 or 6 miles. So you definitely have to change your perspective a lot on that. But, you know, we're able to, like last week when we did it, we'd run for 5 minutes and then we'd do a little core work and then run another 5 minutes and do another little exercise and then get some stretching out at the end. So it worked out. It managed. You know, I think sometimes it's not all bad to have a little variety for kids once in a while too, and add a little fun to it and just kind of go from there and make the most of it and be ready to rock and roll if we can get outside again. So
love it. And of course, this weekend is the start of the start of the season, essentially, in terms of the events
cross country going to the Oregon Trails Golf Course to compete there for the start of this season. Take me through, again, you said that the girls had lost some of the top end talent from last year that made it to state. Take me through this year's crop of students that are going to be coming in participating, and maybe a few that have really, opened some eyes already here to start camp, and then before we get into the first meet.
Yeah, we're excited. We get to host the first meet out of the gate, and we always host in Sutherland, so we're pumped and ready to go. It's always a beautiful course, and appreciate them. Kind of on the girls' side this year, on Saturday, as far as our current crop and current team that's out, returning state qualifiers from last year on the state team, we still have Shelby Steele and Jada Hothen. Jada was a district medalist last year as well, and then Haley Hotson. All of them have had a good year, and both age and experience-wise, I think will be good leaders for our team. Also, some younger talent that has really stepped up. We got 2 freshman girls. We've got Lachelle Benitez, and we also have Mary Nielsen, who are both freshmen that were on the middle school state team last year, and they've really done a lot of work this summer, and they'll be there to help the team. Also, I have girls like Izzy Shepard and several other girls, Olivia Dobish, Kennedy Creasman, some other girls that are that sophomore, junior range that were our top JV kids last year that are just ready to take that next step. And also Brooklyn Brown, she's another girl for us that had only done track, but is doing cross country this year also, and she was set on the track, so we're glad to have her for cross as well. So on the girls' side, it's going to be one of those I think we're going to kind of build throughout the year. But I think by the end of the year, you'll see a brand new team that's ready to go make some noise at districts and do some good things. And then on the boys' side, we got Ryan Teets and we got Aiden Hawks, who both finished top 8 at districts last year and were top 50 in the state. So it's good to have them and their leadership. Also joining them, we've got Luke Tegemeyer, who's had really good summer. He actually was right with Aiden and Ryan in our time trial the other day and did some good stuff. So he's improved a lot, had a good track season. So we're excited to kind of those 3 is our top 3 right now, it's looking like. And then got a few others. Noah Short, who's a senior, he's really stepped up. He'll be in our top 5. And then we got Jack Knapp and Charlie Short, who are both new freshmen. They should be in our top 6 as well this year, too. They both have a lot of talent and a lot of good stuff. And then James Peters is kind of, and Nolan Teets are kind of the other 2 that are looking like rounding up our top 7 or 8 this year. And the boys team, I think a lot of teams might not be expecting them, after not qualifying last year, but they really are ready to do some good stuff. And I'm excited to see this group. They're a year older. We were kind of young last year and a year older this year and still young. But they've improved a lot, and they're ready to go prove some teams wrong this year. So as far as Saturday, we're ready to rock and roll and kick off. There's about 8 schools that are there, some good squads, and we're just excited to see where we stack up and kind of where we're at in shape and time-wise and ready to go for the season.
Love to hear, and of course, as every coach's mantra has been passed down from legacy to legacy, it's always not about how you start, it's always about how you finish. But again, the North Platte High School Bulldogs varsity cross-country team will begin at the Oregon Trail Golf Course tomorrow to start their very first meet at 9 a.m. Hey, Coach Jake Hazenhauer joins us. Hey, thank you so much again for stopping on by. I am so excited to see, again, this squad go out there and put together another good, great, and again, state qualifying season.
Hey, absolutely. Appreciate all your support, Paxton, and we're looking forward to it.
Whether you're a weekend warrior, youth, or professional athlete, the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team has you covered. The team includes orthopedic surgeons, athletic trainers, and other healthcare specialists who spend their time at local high school and college sporting events, ensuring that athletes stay as injury-free as possible. In the event of an injury, the team remains committed to returning athletes to competition as quickly and safely as possible.
Contact the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team by calling 308-568-7456.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
It's not too late to dust off the golf clubs and head out to River's Edge Golf Club in North Platte. Summer may be coming to an end, but come out to River's Edge and you'll enjoy a course that features modern amenities with beautifully maintained lush greens and breathtaking views. After your golf game, swing into another round for some amazing food and drinks. Remember, they're open to the public. Good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round Sports Bar at River's Edge Golf Course. Come have another round with them.
The North Platte Public Schools prepares all students to be productive, responsible citizens in a safe, caring, supporting learning environment with caring staff, engaging curriculum, clean facilities, and updated technology. You can rely on our schools giving your child the tools they need for a successful future. For more information, including enrollment and career opportunities, visit nppsd.org. North Platte Public Schools. Communicate, connect, commit.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Memorial Stadium. Bulldogs with a 14-7 lead as we're gaining more ground to the start here of the third quarter. Again, Bulldogs got their first touchdown off a 44-yard touchdown run to the outside from Brecken Torres. Got some great blocks from, of course, his wide receivers. Ian Cowdy was there really to set it all up, and he tore it down that sideline and got into the end zone to tie the game up 7-7 at one point, and then it was a 17-yard touchdown run from Brecken Torres on that same far side with another great block from Ian Cowdy, and with that 14-7 is where we currently sit again. That touchdown, that 17-yard touchdown run was thanks to an interception thrown by Bode Albers, who then, of course, had one Xavier Albertson there to pick it off and run it down the sideline, and then as a horse collar tackle tacked on to the end of that play, Bulldogs got to the 21, and then it was that 17-yard touchdown run from Albertson to now put the Bulldogs up 14-7 here. Quick Stop halftime show, 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open right around the corner. North Platte currently, again, leading here in this game, and it's exciting to see where things will be going in the third quarter. They really started to dissect this Grand Island defense in that second quarter. Really started to make some big gains and at least some big momentum turners thanks to Brecken Torres. But man, oh man, I'm still expecting after halftime, an extended halftime thanks to homecoming, that this is going to be still a shootout till the very end. Again, the Bulldogs fell 20-19 last year to the Grand Island Islanders in close action. A late turnover was the tide turner for Grand Island and helped them kick up that victory. Bulldogs looking to get to 1-1 on the season, currently 0-1 following their 41-35 loss to Papillion La Vista South and the Titans last week. They were down by 20 heading into that fourth quarter with 6 minutes left, and then it was, again, the Brecken Torres show. He got 2 touchdowns and an onside kick, and with that, Bulldogs got within 6, almost did it. Couldn't hang on. But we'll step aside and take a break. When we come back, it is second half action right here. FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications.
Thanks for listening to the Quick Stop Halftime Show. Second half action is next on FM 98.1.
Today's windshields provide 70% of your protection in a rollover accident. With proper installation, it'll keep the roof from crashing in on. At All-Star Auto Glass, they'll replace your windows to exact standards using materials that will exceed federal safety standards. Book your appointment online at allstarautoglass.net or find them at 321 South Jefferson. Experience the All-Star difference.
Service starts with the best people.
Are you tired of lousy internet and faceless customer service? It's time to experience local, honest, hassle-free, and exceptional. That's the Allo promise. We not only provide crazy fast fiber internet, crystal clear TV, and dependable phone service, but we choose to become a part of the communities we serve and love when everyone calls or stops by our store to say Allo. So don't settle for mediocre, settle for exceptional with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/local.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back to the third quarter. North Platte High School currently leading against Grand Island and the Islanders 14-7 here to start quarter number 3. Again, our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Check out Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. Another booming kick on the way from Luke Borges is going to fly right out into the end zone for a touchback, and with that, side of Grand Island will start at their own 20-yard line, trailing by 7. Again, third quarters have been North Platte's bugaboo for what feels like an eternity now. And last week, they got off to a great start, a quick 3-and-out against Papillion La Vista South before, unfortunately, Xavier Albertson coughed up the football on a run. But now it is all I believe, going to turn around here on this very drive as the North Platte defense will come out on the field. 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Within that running back, looking like Nelson Wheeler for Grand Island is in motion. Comes Richardson. Albertson, they're going to have an end around. Going to patch it. Here comes the other way with it. Braxton Barrientos tries to kick it and falls at the 20-yard line. Maybe gets to the 19, so all that Houdini magic just for a 1-yard pickup on the side of Braxton Barrientos. And then a great trip up from the side of Caden Jonason. And with that, all that for a 1-yard pickup. It's now 2nd down and 9 for Grand Island here with pistol formation. Albers in at quarterback behind him. Caleb Richardson. Richardson off the left side now going to have some daylight, cuts upfield, tries to break through one tackle and is spun down around the first down. He will get that first down. Nice pickup of about 10 yards from one Caleb Richardson. And with that, it's 1st down and 10 for the side of Grand Island. Fresh set of downs on this. It's their 3rd play so far. They're going in the hurry up. Again, pistol formation with under 11 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter, 1st and 10. Richardson off the right side now, makes his way after some spinning moves, and he'll fall down to around the 35-yard line. A pickup of 5 from Caleb Richardson. So 15 total yards in his last 2 carries, but at least the Bulldogs are able to stop Richardson and get a substitution in. Still hurry up offense. 3 wide receivers on the field, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Albers in the pistol yet again. He's going to fake it now, roll to his left, looking to get some pressure from the Bulldogs, now rolling to his right, still looking, breaks into the open field. He'll get to the 45, he's at the 50, and will step out of bounds at around the Bulldogs' 45-yard line. He'll cross midfield. We'll see 48-yard line of the Bulldogs. Actually, correction, maybe 46. So he got all his way. Big pickup from Bo Albertson of 20 yards, and it's 1st down and 10 for Albers. No coverage, nobody open for Albers, so we had to run with it and found some daylight. Still 3 wide receivers in the shotgun formation now. Richardson going to bounce it to the right side and cut back up the middle. He's at the 45 and will fall forward to around the 1st down marker at the 38-yard line. They'll say it gets to the 40, so 2nd down and at least 2 is what it looks like. So Albers picks up 8. Richardson picks up 8 while Albers picked up that massive 20-yard run. And with that, 2nd and 2 for Grand Island. Shotgun formation. Richardson now to the right of Albers. 3 wide receivers on the field. Gonna hand it off to Richardson up the middle. Some daylight. 35, and he'll fall down to around the 30-yard line. A pickup of 10 from Caleb Richardson. And just like that, another 10-yard pickup. Richardson picking up 10. These last couple of plays for Grand Island have been really cutting up this Bulldog defense as Nielsen Wheeler now checks in for the Islanders. Albers going to hand it off to Wheeler off the right side. Some open daylight, and he is brought down close to the 1st down marker at the 22-yard line. A pickup of 9. And 9 yards here. 2nd down. 2nd down and about 1. As Nielsen Wheeler picks up 9 yards. 2nd and 1. For this Grand Island squad. And once again in this hurry-up offense, really carving up defense. Oh man, they are lucky there. They're gonna call the play dead before the snap came out. They're gonna say a dead ball false start on the side of the Islanders. Lucky for them, as I believe that was gonna be Reed Kelly snapping the ball. Albers was nowhere near it, and it was gonna be rolling deep into Bulldog territory, but fortunately the officials called the play dead. It's now 2nd down and 7. Oh, lucky for the Islanders on that play. So they'll get another opportunity in the shotgun formation with Albers. Albers hands it off to Wheeler. Wheeler jukes and jives his way forward. He'll maybe get 3 yards on that carry from Nielsen Wheeler. And with that, he'll get it to a 3rd down and 4 yards following Wheeler's 3-yard pickup. Good shiftiness from Wheeler to get some extra yardage after you almost got stuffed up front. 3rd down and 4 with 8:36 left to go here in the third quarter. Pistol formation once again with Albers. Wheeler behind him. Albers going to keep it up the middle. Excuse me, it's going to be Hofstetler. Hofstetler trying to bounce it outside. He's broken through plenty of North Platte defenders, but they were able to swarm Justice Hofstetler, and with that, down he goes for a loss of 2. It's now 4th down and 6. A really, really gutsy play to maybe see if the Bulldogs were napping, but they were not. Loss of 2. It's 4th down and 6, and looks like the Islanders are going to go for it here. So far on the day, they have yet to complete a 4th down. As here we go, Albers stepping back in the pass, throws it over the middle, and it's just out of reach. The intended target, Coben Bolton, and with that incomplete. Turnover on downs. He had an opening as Bolton got the separation on the post route, but couldn't get there, and with that, it's a turnover on downs. The Bulldogs now take over for the first time. The defense bending but not breaking, and here we go. What can they do on a 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line? Jonasson under center with Albertson, right behind him. In motion comes Eli Broman. Albertson up the middle is tripped and will get to around the 30. The ball comes out, it looks like. Oh no, the football comes out. Did the Islanders get it or the Bulldogs did it? Did it actually come out before he landed or afterwards? Oh, still waiting. Oh my gosh, it's Islanders football yet again on the first possession coming out of half. Xavier Albertson fumbles the football. He fumbled it last week coming out of halftime in the Bulldogs' first possession. And with that, now it's another turnover for Xavier Albertson coming out of halftime. It's now the 2nd turnover of this game for North Platte. Caden Jonasson fumbled in the first quarter, and now Albertson fumbles. It's now 1st and 10 for Grand Island at their own 20, at the Bulldogs' 29-yard line. Oh my gosh. Empty backfield for Bode Albers. 5 wide receivers, 3 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Albers into shotgun, steps back, looking to pass. Plenty of time, stepping up, going over the middle to Wheeler. He catches it, and he breaks into the end zone. Oh, from bad to worse, as the turnover now counts into a touchdown for Grand Island, a 27-yard touchdown pass from Albers, 29-yard pass from Albers to Nielsen Wheeler, and with that, it is a touchdown, and now it's tied with the extra point on the way to potentially tie it here. 14-14. It's up and it's good, and we are tied at 14-14. Bad to worse for the Bulldogs. We'll come back, though, to see if they can bounce back following their fumble here on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications.
Are you ready to make a lasting impression? It's time to embrace distinction and stand out from the crowd. Willow Creek Embroidery, your go-to destination for exceptional personalization. They specialize in awards and trophies. Whether you're recognizing achievements in sports, academics, or business, they have a wide selection to honor the best of the best. Visit them today at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by the Garys. Discover the exceptional personalization that sets you apart. Willow Creek Embroidery in North Platte.
Let your local Farmers Insurance agent, Stephen Rhodes, put his experience to work for you. Stephen proudly serves the Lincoln County families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call Farmers Insurance agent Stephen Rhodes at 308-534-9050 to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's Farmers Insurance Agency. Stephen Rhodes, 308-534-9050. They know a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Grand Island Memorial Stadium. It's 14-14 game after a 29-yard Nielsen Wheeler catch and touchdown thanks to Bode Albers' pass. And with that, the Bulldogs will take over. They're actually going to field this after the squib kick. Picked up. Here comes the side. I believe that is Landon O'Brien. It's going to bounce to the outside. O'Brien going to get to the 30 and now fall down to the 32-yard line. Good start here for this second possession for North Platte out of halftime, but Albertson fumbled last week on the first play out of half. Same thing happened here on the first play out of half. He fumbles, and with that, yet again, Grand Island was able to punish the turnover, and it's tied 14-14. Now, the difference is going to have to be, how do the Bulldogs answer? Last week, they went on, I believe, 3 straight drives with no points. How will they answer this time after the turnover with tied 14-14? Jonas under center. In motion was Torres. Joni's going to keep it and pitch it out to Eli Broman. It's in some open daylight. Cuts upfield, 45. He's now at the halftime. 45-40. He's making his way to the end zone. 30, 25, 20, 15. It will fall down after a great touchdown-saving tackle at the 13-yard line. Big run by Eli Broman. Unbelievable. In one fell swoop, the Bulldogs answer it right back with Eli Broman getting it down to, it looks like, the 15-yard line, 14-yard line, so a massive, massive pickup of around 52 yards for Eli Broman. The Bulldogs are in the red zone. Here with 6:50 left to go. Unbelievable. Just like that, bouncing back. Jonas under center, in motion comes Brecken Torres. Up goes Albertson. He's going to break through some daylight and fall to around the 5-yard line. They'll maybe say 6-yard line. So great pickup from Xavier Albertson, and it's good to see that he is still keeping momentum going, and they're still putting the faith in him even though he fumbled. And that's that's what you love about Coach Altig. Even though you made a mistake, you're still an integral part of this team, so keep going to the big fella. That great pickup. 6 yards. It's now 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs inside territory of Grand Island and the Islanders. Now up the middle once again. Albertson going to keep the legs turning. He'll get it. Looks like enough for the first down. Oh, a yard short correction. A pickup. Oh, man. Pickup of 3. And with that, it's 3rd down and 1 for North Platte. So, but man, oh man, that 52-yard run from Eli Broman set North Platte up in beautiful position with 5:39 left to go here in the third quarter. Threatening to score now in the red zone. Jonason going to keep it. He's going to cut upfield. He tries to jump into the end zone, but he'll at least get enough for the first down. It looks like he'll get to maybe the 2-yard line. They're going to mark him close. We're going to see that was some great blocking and great decision-making from Caden Jonason to make his way in, upfield and in towards a first down, and he will do so on that run from Caden Jonason. Is now first down at the 3-yard line, a pickup of 2. Bulldogs threatening to score. It's first down and goal. As they try to take the lead after a quick score from Grand Island, they were able to bounce back on a big run from Eli Broman and now are threatening at the 3-yard line with 5 minutes left to go. As I believe a timeout's going to be called as running down was head coach Kurt Altig on the far sideline. And with that, timeout will be called. We'll step aside and take a timeout as well. North Platte threatening here at the 3-yard line of the Islanders. We come back here to Memorial Stadium on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Al Communications.
Napa know-how. Anderson & Sons Napa, your locally owned Napa dealer. Whether you are needing parts for your vehicle, small engine repair, or are in the market for new lawn equipment, Anderson & Sons has you covered. They will even help you with your yearly service. Get the best for your vehicle and farm equipment with Napa Auto Parts and tools. Filters, cleaners, belts, and brakes. Get the best brands at the best price. Anderson & Sons Napa on the corner of 4th and Cottonwood.
Napa know-how. North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Memorial Stadium. Bulldogs threatening to score at the 3-yard line of Grand Island. Bulldogs gave up a touchdown a couple of plays ago to the Islanders, and now after a big Eli Broman run, threatening to retake this lead Jonasson under center. Hands it off to Albertson. He barrels his way. He's waiting for the call. Into the end zone. A 3-yard touchdown run on 7 plays on the side of one Xavier Albertson. He made up for it right there for that fumble. And with that, the Bulldogs retake this lead at the moment, 20-14. With the extra point potentially on its way, that could make this a 7-point lead as we wait for the kick from one Luke Borges. It is up. Oh, and it's blocked up front. Oh, no, that could be huge as Borges has his field goal blocked on that extra point, and with that, it's only 20-14, but neither way, Bulldogs are able to drive down the field and retake this lead. What can their defense do to bounce back after giving up that touchdown pass? When we come back here at Memorial Stadium, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications.
Health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Memorial Stadium. Bulldogs leading 20-14. The extra point was no good following the block on that extra point. So with that, it's only a 6-point lead. Again, our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group. You can stop and see Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. As the kick is up from one Luke Borges, and it's going to go all the way out the back of the end zone. Also, thank you to our sponsors here for today's game, Allo Communication. Allo's packages let you experience fast, reliable fiber internet, fiber TV, and fiber phone online at allofiber.com. Well, the Bulldogs gave up a 29-yard touchdown pass to Nielsen Wheeler last time out. Let's see what they can do now against this Grand Island defense. Grand Island offense. As their offense starts at their own 20-yard line. And Bulldogs had really no answer to the hurry-up from the Islanders 2 possessions ago. See what they can do now. 3 wide receivers with Wheeler in the running back position. They're going to hand it off once again to Nielsen Wheeler. Got some daylight at the 35 and will fall maybe to the 36, 37. He's still going. He'll get enough for the first down. Wheeler picking up 12. Nielsen Wheeler has been having himself a good second half to start already. It's first down and 10 for Grand Island, now at their own 31-yard line. Following the 12-yard Nielsen Wheeler run. Albers, the shotgun. Once again, going to hand off to Wheeler. He's got more daylight. 35, bounces outside 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at around the 39-yard line. Oh, good heavens. Nielsen Wheeler is just tearing up this Bulldogs unit right here in the second half. He picks up 29 yards from Nielsen Wheeler. And with that, another first down, and the Islanders are into Bulldog territory at their 39. Once again, 3 wide receivers, pistol formation. Well, he steps back into shotgun now is Bode Albers. But who needs for him to throw in? Nielsen Wheeler's popping up. They're going to pitch it to the flat to Nielsen Wheeler. He's going to try to cut upfield. He does get past the defender and will step out of bounds at around the 39-yard line. Excuse me, the 20, not the 29. Excuse me, correction on that one. It's going to be the 34-yard line. So pickup of 6 for Nielsen Wheeler. 2nd and 4 following the little check down from Bode Albers, his 6th completion. As once again in that shotgun formation, it's Wheeler now going to throw it. And actually Wheeler gets spun down immediately. There to get him. I believe that's Sam Herbert. Yeah, how about Sam Herbert flying in from the linebacking core to pick that up. That's a huge loss for this Grand Island squad on the run from Wheeler. And now with that, it's 3rd down and 9 for the side of the Islanders. big third down for this Bulldogs unit to get off the field. The Islanders have been carving him up. Albert stepping back, looking to pass. He's going to throw it deep down the sideline to his brother, and it's in and out of the hands. Jacob Albers was in one-on-one coverage. I believe that was with Eli Broman. But Albers couldn't get it, and with that incompletion, it's going to be 4th down and 9. One-on-one, and guess what? It's Eli Broman coming up with a big stop. And with that 4th down and 9, going for it is the side of Grand Island. They are, I wouldn't say feeling some desperation, but know how big this score could be. 4 wide receivers on the field. Albers stepping back, looking to throw. He's going to throw it. Another great pass, and in and out of the hands of, I believe that was Coben Bolton. Great route from Bolton to get separation, and he couldn't complete the catch. It was in good position, but Bolton couldn't do it. That is a turnover on downs for the Islanders. And with that, North Platte has an opportunity at following that 7-play drive to maybe get another score up here. That would be huge. They're leading 20-14 at the moment. 1st down and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Jonasson under center. He's going to hand it off to Albertson off the left side. Barrels through one defender and another. He's still going, and it gets close to the 50-yard line. The big man, Xavier Albertson, picking up 12 yards on that carry. 1st down and 10. Albertson, again, even after that fumble, still turning the legs, still providing positive plays for this North Platte squad to show, hey, that was a mistake, but I'm going to put the team back on my back, and we're going to get some good things going. 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Jonasson under center. He's going to hand it off to Alberts on the right side now, barreling through another defender. He's still going, and he gets down to the 43-yard line. Oh, correction, 42. Xavier Albertson moving his way in the chains, an 8-yard pickup. He is rejuvenated, and he's ready. He is running angry out there following his fumble, and he is absolutely moving the chains on this drive for North Platte. 2nd down and 9. It's another run up the middle from Albertson, as Caden Johnson was trying to get the handoff off, but stumbled a little bit. It might have been a 1-yard pickup. It will be a 1-yard pickup. 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs here inside Islander territory at the 42-yard line. 3rd down, but with the way Albertson's been carried, why not give it to him once more? As in motion comes Torres. Johnson's going to have it. He tries to make his way forward. Oh, man. He got blown up immediately. They're going to say he got close to the 1st down marker. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be 4th and inches. As getting blown up immediately on that play, Caden Jonasson didn't get anything. It's now 4th and 1. Big 4th down here for the Bulldogs. After tearing up this Islanders defense and forcing a turnover on downs, would love to get this first here and continue the drive. Jonas up the middle with the quarterback sneak. He's going to get enough for the 1st down. Beautiful execution from Jonasson, and with that, pickup of 2. And now a 1st down for the Bulldogs at the 40-yard line. Whew, man, that was scary, but they done diddly did it. 1st and 10 with 48 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. As some substitutions coming in for North Platte. Albertson still in. Landon O'Brien checks in, as well as Brecken Torres and Eli Broman. So here we go. 34 seconds left to go before the 4th quarter. Jonasson under center. In motion was Torres. Jonason's going to keep it. He was going to pitch it. Oh, no, the ball's in the open again. Is he able to collect it? Oh, my good heavens. He tried to pitch it last second to Eli Broman, and it got knocked out of his hand. That is a huge loss for the Bulldogs, but it doesn't matter because Jonasson was able to keep it. It's 2nd and 18, a loss of 8. But still, it's fine because he held on to it. But man, oh man, the Bulldogs are trending towards their 3rd turnover with that play. And that'll do it, though, for this 3rd quarter. We're going to make our way to the 4th quarter. They're still leading. North Platte is 20-14. We come back here to Memorial Stadium live on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and, of course, live streaming video-wise, sponsored by Allen Communications and NorthPlattePost.com.
The whole lot of things being so expensive these days, you'll be surprised to know you can buy an RV for under $20,000. The Sunray Travel Trailers at Larry's RV in North Platte. Sunrays give you the opportunity to enjoy the outdoors while still enjoying some home comforts like AC, water, heater, refrigerator, and stovetops. Just some of the features you'll find in a Sunray. Plus, Sunrays are lightweight and most can even be pulled with a car. Stop in today and see the Sunray 129 and 149 models and the Sunray Lite 16 HP at Larry's RV in North Platte.
When it comes to runs as chicken strips and dipping sauces, Megan is an expert.
A real sauce fanatic.
Tell him.
I get my strips with honey mustard when I'm feeling tangy. Mm-hmm. And buffalo or barbecue when I'm feeling saucy.
Yup.
And ranch or Southwest ranch whenever I want, because there's never a bad time for ranch.
Preach. Our all-white meat chicken strips and dipping sauces are the right food, no matter your mood. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
North Platte Post Sports.
Second down and 18 for North Platte at their own 48-yard line. Jonas is going to keep it and try to bounce it around. He's in some tailing at the 40. He cuts upfield 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Oh, he almost gets in, but what a play by Caden Jonason. Look at him go down the field. He cuts up and he gets to the 5-yard line. Huge 43-yard run from Caden Jonason. And with that, he now gets into the red zone and first and goal situation for North Platte. Oh, he was so close. A touchdown-saving tackle. I think that is Cedric Sullivan. But North Platte is in perfect position. First and goal at the Islanders 3 following a 43-yard run by Caden Jonason. Up the middle, Albertson goes. He rolls into the end zone for a touchdown. 7 plays. It goes 30. It goes from the 32-yard line all the way down a 68-yard drive, and culminating in a 3-yard Xavier Albertson touchdown run. And with that, Bulldogs now up here in this ball game, 26-14, with Luke Borges up to kick. Absolutely beautiful football, and it's in! 27-14, North Platte is kicking it into gear. Up 2 scores when we come back here to Memorial Stadium on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming, video live streaming, sponsored by Allo Communications. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortified Group.
It's football and volleyball season, and it's time to enjoy it while eating the best pizza and wings at Dave's Place.
Dave's Place is your fall sports headquarters with the biggest games on the TVs, the freshest pizza, and all new drink specials, including, you guessed it, the
Whoop Whoop Dave's Place on East 4th Street in North Platte.
Dine in, carry out, DoorDash, or online at davesplacenp.com. Beginning September 10th, Dave's Place will open Sundays at 11 o'clock.
Whoop Whoop!
Attention Toyota lovers. Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle or need top-notch service? Premier Toyota's got you covered. Their knowledgeable and friendly staff will help you find the perfect ride to fit your lifestyle and budget. Plus, their state-of-the-art service center is staffed with expert technicians who will keep your vehicle running like new. Visit Premier Toyota today and experience the best selection, service, and prices around. You won't be disappointed. Toyota, let's go places.
North Platte Post Sports.
Oh, back here, Memorial Stadium, Bulldogs leading 27-14. It's a Caden Jonason show. 43-yard run to set up the 3-yard touchdown run from Xavier Albertson. Bulldogs lead 27-14. Again, our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortified Group. Here comes Nielsen Wheeler, going to pick it up. He's at the 20, 25, 30, and is going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Check out his new location, one Kevin McGann, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. First and 10 for the Islanders at their own 35-yard line. Big shout-out to our sponsors for today, Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota, just south of I-80 in North Platte, invites you to stop out and take a test drive here today. Premier Toyota, let's go places. It is going to be 11-12 left to go here in this ball game with Bulldogs up 27-14 over Grand Island and the Islanders. Some really good defensive stops and some luck on the Bulldogs' offensive side. I would say luck, but some great effort has allowed them to get this lead. And can they shut down the Islanders' push? Again, Bo Albers in the shotgun formation. Richardson to his right. He's going to hand it off to Richardson. Up the middle he goes. Bounces through one. Tackles at the 40 and will fall close to the 45-yard line. We'll say he gets to the 42-yard line on that run. We got about second down. Second down and 3 following the 7-yard pickup with Eli Broman there on the stop. Also, thank you to our sponsors today, CT Computer Services, your IT guy since 2005. It is now second down and 3 for the Bulldogs. For Grand Island's up the middle. Richardson once again, he'll get the first down. Bouncing is still turning the legs. Oh, to the outside at the 45-40, 35-30. He's going to cut back upfield again. There's a late flag way at the Bulldogs' 40-yard line. As Richardson gets to the 20, but there's a flag. Personal foul on the side of the Islanders. Wow, really late flag. A personal foul on Grand Island on that massive run. That is something you do not want to see after a massive pickup. The flag was thrown at the 40. It's a personal foul. I don't know what the foul is, but it's a personal foul. Unbelievable. That is a huge blow to Grand Island after a mega run from Caleb Richardson. It was second down and 3. Ooh. Oh, unnecessary roughness on Rafael Medina. Costly mistake by the senior. And what was a beautiful second down and 3 that turned into a massive 40-yard run for Caleb Richardson. They're going to get the first down either way, but they aren't going to start in good position. First down and 10 at their own 45, so still first down, but negating the run is Wheeler up the middle, squirts through the line. He's at the 50 and will fall forward to around the 46-yard line. He'll pick up 8, maybe 9 yards. So Nielsen Wheeler, who's really been tearing it up for the Grand Islanders in this second half, getting the majority of the carries and is finding some big holes. 3 wide receivers set. Nielsen Wheeler still in at running back. Shotgun formation to the far side, one to the near side. The handoff to Wheeler up the middle. He's going to break through it yet again, another tackle and get the first down. He'll get stopped at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 yards, so it's first down and 10, but a 5-yard pickup for Nielsen Wheeler. And with that, first and 10. Wheeler's going to come off as officials are now signaling ready to rock and roll after some late substitutions. 3 wide receivers yet again, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Caleb Richardson back in at running back. Albers hands it off to Richardson. He's coming off the right side patiently. Still patiently. He's brought down from behind. Another flag. Looks like a hold call on the side of the Islanders. And with that, yep, that is going to be a hold on the Islanders' side. And with that first down and 10, now going to be a first and 15 for Grand Island. Man, these penalties here in this game already for the Islanders are killing them. First and 10 now, first and 15. Of course, that massive roughing unnecessary roughness call on Rafael Medina earlier in this drive that cost them a massive run, and now this hold, which now makes it first down and 20 for Grand Island. Oh my, first and 20 in motion Richardson, so Albers stepping back, looking to throw. Looking to check it down, is able to do so, finds his open man, Kostler, and he'll drop the football. Oh, Ryan Kostler in the flat was wide open on that screen, and he drops it. And with that, it's now second down, and Kostler is not happy with himself as he had some open territory that he just couldn't convert with, and out he comes. Nielsen Wheeler checks in, as well as Caleb Richardson, so it's going to be 4 wide receivers. Wheeler lining up as a wide out here. 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Richardson in at running back. Albers in the shotgun. Second down and 20. Albers stepping back, looking to pass. Stepping up in the pocket now. Has some daylight. He's running and he's going to angle himself out of bounds at around the 47-yard line. Yeah, 47, so he'll pick up almost 10 yards. Man, he'll pick up maybe 6 or 7. So what was second down and 20, now maybe third down and 14 for Albers here. Big, huge third down. Still 4 wide receivers on the field. And with that, 3rd and 14. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Richardson in at running back. Bo Albers steps back, looking to pass. Some pressure coming from the Bulldogs. He's going deep down the sideline to Nielsen Wheeler. And a personal, oh man, pass interference on Eli Broman. The pass was way overthrown to Nielsen Wheeler, and Albertson just got tangled up with Wheeler. And with that, it's going to be pass interference. Oh, it's now even worse on the side of the Bulldogs. That flag was thrown at the 10-yard line. Wheeler was not even going to remotely be close to catching that football as Albers overthrew him. Oh my God, but still a big penalty by Eli Broman. It'll be first down for Grand Island at the Bulldogs' 31-yard line following that pass interference. Going to be killer in what would have been a 4th down, now 1st and 10. At the 31 with 9:04 left to go. Grand Island now driving pistol formation. Caleb Richardson behind Albers. Albers going to hand it off to Richardson up the middle. He's going to cut up field and be brought down after a good tackle by a plethora of white jerseys. He might get, 4 yards on that carry to make it 2nd down and 6. As Jackson Halverson there to pick up the tackle officially on that 4-yard run. 4 wide receivers back on the field. Richardson in at running back. Wheeler in as a wide receiver. Some confusion as Albers just now has to pick it up. He's going to run his way forward. He's going to break through a tackle and get close to the 1st down marker and will get that 1st down. It looks like some really big confusion for the Islanders on if it was going to be a play action or a run between Caleb Richardson and Albers. Doesn't matter. He still picks up that 1st down for Grand Island. What could have been disastrous is now big for Grand Island. 1st and 10. As here we go, 1st and 10, 8:10 left to go. Albers in pistol formation with, again, Richardson behind him. Hand off to Richardson off the left-hand side. He's going to bounce to the outside and then is immediately stopped up front. Great penetration coming up from the secondary. Oh my good heavens, there he is, the man of the hour who changed his jerseys midway through the game. Rance Hofstetter tackling, I believe, Caleb Richardson, who was slow to get up after that tackle. It was a 2-yard, 1-yard loss from Caleb Richardson, but Rance Hofstetter is there to tackle Richardson, and he's down at the moment on the field for injury timeout. With that, we'll step aside and take a timeout as well. Our coverage course brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. We'll be back here to Memorial Stadium, FM 98.1 and 1410, and video live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com.
A new career? Larry's Glass in North Platte may just have the position for you, as they have an opening for a glazer. What does this glass glazer do? Installs glass in commercial and residential areas, and you'll be installing windows, doors, showers, mirrors, and so much more dealing with glass. If you've been or had carpenter experience in the past, this position may be just the fit for you. And even if you haven't and you have a certain skill set, Larry's Glass will train. Stop into Larry's Glass on West 5th Street today to apply.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Memorial Stadium. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann, the Fortify Group. His new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. Albers stepping back, looking to throw. Going to throw it into the flat 2-1. Nilson Wheeler breaks through one tackle and is going to tear his way forward close to the 10-yard line. He will get to the 10-yard line, so now it's 1st and goal for the Islanders. Bodie Albers throwing a nice check down to his running back Wheeler, who'll pick up 10. And with that, a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. First completion in some time for Albers. 10 yards, and now it's 1st and goal at Bulldogs 10. Shotgun formation for Albers. Hands it off to Wheeler up the middle. Wheeler cutting to the outside and now back inside. It'll be brought down. It'll be now first and goal. Correction, it was 3rd and 1. Almost had it, but it's now 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. A good pickup of 5 for Nielsen Wheeler. And we're now with under 7 minutes left to go. 6:53 to be exact. Believe a timeout's going to be called on the side of North Platte following a late substitution. Yeah, they will have to call a timeout. The Bulldogs will. That's their first of this half. And with that, we'll also take a timeout. 6:51 left to go here before the end of this ball game. North Platte is leading 27-14. We come back here to Memorial Stadium, FM 98.1, AM 1410, a video live streaming sponsored by Allo Communications on NorthPlattePost.com.
Was turning 20 this year, and we plan to celebrate all year long. Since 2003, Allo has vowed to put customers first and deliver a drastically different experience. No matter where you live, work, or play, we believe you deserve an affordable, secure, and reliable connection. We're proud to have served our businesses and residents with seriously fast fiber optic service for 2 decades. Thank you for trusting Allo as your local internet, phone, and TV provider. Follow us on social media to know about the 20th anniversary celebrations in all our Allo communities.
North Platte Post Sports.
Well, back here to Memorial Stadium on FM 98.1, AM 1410, video live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications. 3 wide receivers on the field for a 1st and goal at the Bulldogs' 5-yard line from Grand Island and the Islanders. Nielsen Wheeler in the backfield as well as Eustace Hofstadter as that one we head up the middle. Albertson going to keep it. He's thinking about pitching, and oh man, he just broke the ankles of Landon O'Brien. But there's nothing really O'Brien could have done because he could have either had Albers keep it or pitch it on over to Nielsen. And because of that, that's a touchdown for the side of Grand Island. And this game is now just a tad bit closer following the 5-yard runs from Bode Albers as we have an injured Islander at the goal line. It looks like some cramps going on at the moment here for Grand Island. Again, it's 27-20 in favor of the Bulldogs with 6:45 left to go. But yet again, Grand Island made its way down the field in quite a hurry. And what it looked like was a cramp is now getting a little more serious as out comes head coach Jeff Tomlin. But man, oh man, that was a tough defense for Landon O'Brien. He was on 1-on-2 coverage. He essentially had to make the commitment of either going for Bodie Albers or committing to Nielsen Wheeler. He committed to Wheeler, and with that, Albers just snuck his way into the end zone for a 3-yard touchdown run, and that will cap off that drive. That started at the 35-yard line, 65-yard drive, and with that, we're now at the moment 27-20 again, and we haven't said it, but again, that Luke Borges blocked field goal might come into effect here if the Bulldogs go a quick 3-and-out. As up the kick now comes Thatcher Panowitz says it's up, and it's good through the uprights. It's 27-21 as we will then come back here for the Bulldogs' next possession. They're again still leading this one here at Memorial Stadium. And come back FM 98.1 AM 1410 and video live streaming NorthPlattePost.com. Sponsored by Allo Communications.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See me, Pete Volz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
The North Platte Public Schools prepares all students to be productive, responsible citizens in a safe, caring, supporting learning environment with caring staff, engaging curriculum, clean facilities, and updated technology. You can rely on our schools giving your child the tools they need for a successful future. For more information, including enrollment and career opportunities, visit nppsd.org. North Platte Public Schools. Communicate, connect, commit.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Memorial. Whoops, it is. Welcome back to Memorial Stadium. Bulldogs leading in this one 27-21 here in the fourth quarter. That was a 3-yard touchdown runs from Bodie Albers, and with that it's 27-21. Bulldogs, got some good they had some good luck on that drive and then also some bad luck that still culminated in a touchdown from the Islanders with 6:45 left to go. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann, Fortify Group, his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B, alongside Sand Hill State Bank, the most committed brand in banking with locations in North Platte, Ogallala, Grant, and many more. Head to sandhillstate.com for a full list of services and locations. Now here comes the Bulldog offense. Last time you saw them ended in a 3-yard Xavier Albertson touchdown run following a 43-yard run from Caden Jonason that culminated into that touchdown run. Put the Bulldogs up 2 scores. Now with 6 minutes left, 6:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Let's see what they can do, leading by 6. That's right, 6, 27-21. It's going to be the Bulldogs at least need another score to keep it comfy. Jonason under center, Albertson behind him. Up the middle goes Albertson, going to keep the legs turning and will fall forward for a 3-yard pickup, it looks like. So 2nd down and 7 for North Platte, and that's really how they got to keep this offense rolling. Just take little small chunks out. 3 here, 3 there, 3 everywhere. Keep getting first downs and forcing Grand Island to use some timeouts or wear themselves out. And leading 27-21, 6:20 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Again, you got to waste as much clock as you can. Already down to 15 seconds on the play clock. Exactly what you love to see. Grand Island does have 3 timeouts left to go. 9 seconds now as Jonason gets under center. In motion comes Torres. The pitch out to Brecken Torres, and it's immediately blown up by Caleb Richardson. He saw right past that and blew right past Eli Broman and stopped that run to the outside. So after a pickup of 3, it's a loss of 6. As actually it's going to be Caleb Richardson now slow to get up, cramping as well. But, man, he blew right past Eli Broman. Broman, who's been setting good blocks these last 2 games, missed the assignment there as Richardson blew right past him and took down Brecken Torres. So what was a 2nd down and 7 is now a loss, a correction of 7. 2nd and now 3rd down and 14 for North Platte. Not what they needed. They need to keep this offense going down the field and not have situations where, they're struggling to pick up offenses. It looked like I saw that was a flash from a camera or some thunder. Hopefully it's just a flash from a camera. But 3rd and 14 on the Bulldogs' 16-yard line is still out there is Caleb Richardson still getting checked out, and now he's back up and hobbling his way on over to the sideline. But magic needs to happen here from North Platte at the moment on this drive, because I think this is the most important drive right now, as the Islanders just scored and they really tore it down the field. You need to stop everything that's going on with them, and you cannot have a 3 and out the moment you get the ball back. 3rd and 14 from their own 16-yard line. Jonason under center. 2 wide receivers to the far side. Might be seeing a pitch to that side to Eli Broman. So in motion comes Broman. Jonason going to keep it. Cutting back now. He's going to lose some more yardage and then get tackled down to the 10-yard line. So another 6-yard loss. It's all falling apart on this drive for the Bulldogs. First it was a loss of 7, and now it's a loss of 6. As Carson Jonak was there to stop Jonason, it's 4th and 20. 3 and out for the Bulldogs. Not what they needed. And now here comes the other way side of Grand Island. 1, 2, 3, 3 and out. Oh, man. As once again up to kick now is Caden Jonason. 5 minutes left to go here in this ball game. Great kick, actually. Going to wobble its way to the 35. It took a bad bounce, though, and now it's going to make its way to the 40-yard line. So it was looking good, but the wind has now pushed it. And now it's 1st and 10 for the Islanders at their own, at the Bulldogs 39. Oh, man. That, again, we talked about coming into that drive, how the Bulldogs needed to answer because they're only leading by 6 points following the blocked field goal, extra point correction from Luke Borges, but now with 4:53 left, the Islanders are in beautiful field position. The Bulldogs 39. They tore up this Bulldogs defense in their last possession and scored. It's looking like shades of last year. And normally this whole time it's been Grand Island in the hurry-up, but with 4:53, they can keep the offense slowed down, which would be costly for North Platte as up the middle comes Wheeler. Wheeler going to fall his way down past the 35-yard line. He'll get to around the 34. That's a, let's see here, pickup of 5. So it's 2nd and 5 now from Nielsen Wheeler. And now this offense can really slow it down here for the side of Grand Island and the Islanders, but they still look like they're going to keep it relatively up tempo with 4:27 left to go. Nielsen once again going to keep it. He's going to bounce it and cut upfield. Has some daylight at the 25 and will fall close to the 21. He'll get the first down. He'll get to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 for Nielsen Wheeler. Yet again, the Bulldogs here in the second half have had no answer to Nielsen Wheeler. And with that, it's 1st and 10 at the Bulldogs' 23-yard line. 4 wide receivers on the field, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Wheeler is in as a wide receiver, is also in. Eustace Hostetler in at running back. Albers stepping back, pumping, and going to hand it off to Hostetler. Has some big daylight, blows through one North Platte defender, bounces to the outside. He's making his way towards the end zone, and we pushed out at the 2-yard line. Eustace Hostetler, the pickup of 21 yards, as Hostetler now puts Grand Island first down and goal. Oh my good heavens. It's all just falling apart for North Platte here in the fourth quarter. 3:52 left to go. As now it's 1st and goal for the Islanders at the Bulldogs' 3-yard line. Wheeler in at running back as he's now going to move to the right side of Albers. Albers hands it off to Wheeler. He cuts upfield, bounces around a few, and he'll be finally brought down. I believe Dominic Descent there immediately to stop Nielsen Wheeler, and that no gain for Wheeler. As with that, it's 2nd down and goal at the 3-yard line. No gain for the Islanders. Great pressure up front from Dominic Descent to blow that play up immediately. As now they're really cutting some time off. Bulldogs only have 1 timeout left in this ball game. They can't really waste it. Once again, pistol formation. Albers hands it off to Wheeler. Actually going to roll into the play action, and the ball is going to fly out of the hands of Justice Hostetler. He was in the end zone. He would have caught that touchdown. Xavier Albertson there, and that is huge because that's an incomplete pass, and the clock stops. Hofstadler, the intended target, and he missed it on a beautiful play-action pass from Albers. 3rd and 3. It's now 3:10 left to go. This goal line defense from North Platte is really doing great, and I think a timeout. Yep, and a timeout is going to be called on the side by Grand Island after a couple of failed plays from the Islanders. With that, we'll also step aside and take a timeout. 3:10 left to go in this ball game. Bulldogs leading 27-21. We come back here, FM 98.1 and 1410 in live streaming, video live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com, sponsored by Allo Communications.
Get the results you need with Red Willow Chemical. Whether you're looking for generic or name brand chemicals and fertilizer, they got you covered. And with their bulk options and delivery and aerial application services, you can save time and get the job done right. Their experienced staff is here to help you tailor a plan that fits your specific needs so you can trust them to deliver. Don't wait. Visit Red Willow Chemical today and see the difference quality products and personalized service can make. Contact them now.
Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Hey, at Premier Toyota, you'll find a friendly and easy-to-work with staff that'll help you find the perfect car. And whether you're looking for something new or pre-owned, Premier Toyota's got a wide selection of vehicles to choose from.
Plus, Premier Toyota has
North
Toyota
Platte
Post Sports.
Huge 3rd and goal here for North Platte coming out of this timeout by the Islanders. 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. There's lots of movement. In motion comes Caleb Richardson. And then another man in motion for the Islanders. That's going to be Broxton Barrios. Stepping back, Albers looking to throw into the end zone, over the head of Barrientos. Oh, there's a flag. Oh, no, is that a late hit? Oh, they're going to call that illegal blocking down low from, I believe, Caleb Richardson. So what was a 3rd and 3? It was incomplete, and it's 4th and now going to be extremely long following the illegal block. He went for a low block, I believe clipping, essentially, went for the knees. And because of that, a big loss for Grand Island when they were at their own 3-yard, at the Bulldogs 3-yard line. So they'll take the result of the play, which is incomplete. So here we go at 3:06. Bulldogs again at the 3-yard line is Grand Island. Interesting, they declined the penalty, so another opportunity for Grand Island at their own 3. This could be it right here. Albers in the shotgun. In motion comes Richardson. He steps back, looking to pass. Free rusher. He's going to get it. It's going to be Hofstetler. Breaks through a tackle and is in for a touchdown. Oh my gosh, the Bulldogs had many players on him. Albertson as well as Jordan Yonkers. They couldn't wrap him up. Oh no, it's tied 27-27. Oh no. Yet again, poor tackling from North Platte has cost them a touchdown, and with 2:56, oh no, Hofstetler gets in following the 3-yard touchdown pass. Albers, oh my gosh, Albers was dead to rights, had to quickly get it off to Hofstetler. And then, unfortunately, both for Jordan Yonkers and Xavier Albertson, they couldn't wrap him up. And he waltzes into the end zone for what could be the game-leading touchdown here. It's tied 27-27. Oh. This is... Now this is where it gets interesting. Should coach have accepted that penalty and made it 3rd and long instead of 4th and short? I mean, again, it's 50-50. They had the defense in the right position. They made the right read. They just couldn't make the tackle, and because of that, with 2:56, we're going to be, at the moment, we're tied 27-27, soon to be 28-27. Hofstetler's been doing that all game today, just breaking through tackles. Oh, 3-yard pass touchdown to Justice Hofstetler. And with now comes Panowitz up to kick the potential game-leading field extra point here. Correction. Kick is up, and there's a flag on the play. It's no good. What in the world? It's no good, but there is a flag. Oh, heavens, there's a flag. No, North Platte left early. It looks like jumping offside was a Bulldog. It was no good from Panowitz. Oh, encroachment. Oh, they're going to kick the field goal again. Not like this. Another mistake by North Platte here in this ball game. And the kick was no good, but the Bulldogs jumped way off sides, and because of that, we're going to re-kick it. Oh, my good heavens. Panowitz missed it wide left, and it would have still been tied 27-27. Well, here we go. Another field goal kick on the way, and that one is right down the middle. It's now 28-27. North Platte is trailing with 2:56 left to go, and we come back here to Memorial Stadium, live on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com.
Start your day with gourmet coffee with Quick Stop's 100% Arabica house blend and Quick Stop's Seattle Buzz coffees. Quick Stop Rewards offering exclusive discounts and fuel rollbacks. Savings up to 15 cents per gallon with Sinclair Dino Pay using your debit or credit card. Quick Stop can refresh with Frazzle gourmet slushes and for real shakes and smoothies. Or customize your favorite fountain drink with flavor shots and everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
North Platte Post Sports.
Well, back here to Memorial Stadium, it's currently a 28-27 lead for Grand Island and the Islanders after a 3-yard touchdown pass from Bodie Albers to Juan Justice Hofstetler. And now it's 28-27. Oh, this all could have been avoided. Again, you hate to go back to it, but it could have been avoided if the Bulldogs just wrapped up on that play. They had Hofstetler dead to rights at the 3. Couldn't do it, but with 3 minutes left, the Bulldogs need some magic, as that's going to fly into the end zone. Their last possession, they went 3 and out. And with 2:56 left to go and 1 timeout, North Platte needs to have some of that magic that it found in the beginning of this fourth quarter. This is now going to be down to who wants it more, North Platte or Grand Island. North Platte needs to not hang their head after how the last couple of minutes have gone. Currently trailing by 1, 28-27. Luke Porges does have quite the cannon of a leg if they can get into field goal range. And both sides have 1 timeout left. 1st and 10 at the Bulldogs' 20-yard line. Joneson under center. They're going to hand it off. Joneson going to keep it. Trying to bounce towards the outside. Going to stiff arm through one Islander, and is going to be pushed out of bounds after maybe a pickup of 1 or 2. We're going to see there on the tackle, Broxton Barrientos for Grand Island, and Joneson picks up 2. And with that, he did get out of bounds. 2nd down for North Platte. Again, he did get out of bounds, so the clock will stop. 2nd and, they say got 3 yards, so it's 2nd and 7 for North Platte. Joni stepping back, looking to pass. Throwing it. Good catch by Landon O'Brien at the 30. He cuts upfield at the 35. Still going, gets to the 40-yard line. That's the first catch of the day for the side of North Platte and the Bulldogs. Pickup of 17 from Landon O'Brien. And with that, Bulldogs now rocking and rolling down there at their own 38-yard line with 1 timeout and 2:25 left to go. Johnson going to keep it. He's going to look to pitch it. Pitches it to Eli Broman. Cuts upfield. Goes through 1 tackle. Once again, going to bounce it. Cutting and will find his way down. A pickup of maybe 4 from Eli Broman after some magic. Whew, man, 4 yards for Eli Broman. That's a lot of effort he needed to do, but now Cole Furnow is there to pick it up. 2nd down and 6 for North Platte with 1:57 left to go. Jonathan stepping back, looking to pass. He's going deep down the middle. It's cut. Oh, it's dropped. Oh, it was wide open, I believe. Xavier Albertson wide open down the center of the field. Couldn't hold on to it. Beautiful throw from Caden Jonason. It's 3rd and 6 now. Big 3rd down for North Platte. Jonason had him. He just couldn't hold on to it. So here we go. 3rd and 6. 1:48 left to go. Most certainly 4-down territory for North Platte. Left in this ballgame. 10 seconds on the play clock. 28-27 the Islanders lead. 5 seconds left to go here in the play clock. Jolson gets the snap up the middle to Xavier Albertson. He only gets 2 yards. So a short yardage run now makes it a manageable 4th and 4 for the Bulldogs. This is the game on the line right here for North Platte. 1:30 left to go. 4th down for North Platte. 4th and 4. We're now with 1:21 left to go. Bulldogs wasting a lot of clock. We're now 1:16 left to go here in this ball game. Jonason under center, now under 110. In motion comes Broman. The pitch out to Eli Broman. He has some daylight. Eli Broman, he lunges for the 1st down, and he'll get out of bounds. It's going to be so close. It's a 1st down for North Platte. Great block on the outside by Brecken Torres for Eli Broman to pick up the 1st and step out of bounds. And now here we go with Bulldogs. 57 seconds left. They didn't get out of bounds, so the clock is still running. Oh, wait. It stops now. So it is 57 seconds. They're at the 48-yard line. North Platte is 1st and 10. Jonason stepping back, looking to throw. Rolling now to his left. He's going to take off and run with it. Caden Jonason now going to fall down to the 45-yard line. 50 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Bulldogs have to hurry it up here and get a playoff. 43 seconds. They're going to get lined up. Jonathan under center. Ready to rock and roll. Hiking it, stepping back, rolling out to his right. Caden Joseph looking, still looking at a takeoff now, and gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs need to call a timeout immediately. And they will call that timeout. Jonathan almost got out of it. Because he didn't, though, that's a no gain, and it's now 3rd down and 5. Holy moly, 3rd and 5 with 25 seconds left to go. North Platte is at Grand Island's 45-yard line. Whew, everybody take a breath. Take a breather, everybody, because it is coming down to the wire here. Luke Borges has been constantly hitting close to 30 from the 35-yard line field goals. Well, maybe close to the 30. I've seen him kick some boomers. But the Bulldogs, at least, if they want to at least try it, need to get to the 25-yard line of Islanders territory to get even more comfortable for this attempt. Again, trailing by 1, 28-27, 3rd and 5 with 25 seconds left to go here in this ball game. It's most certainly, once again, 4-down territory for North Platte. The best case scenario is a 1st down and getting out of bounds. Jonathan under center. In motion comes Broman. Jonathan stepping back, looking to throw. Looking. He's going to step up and roll to his right. He's going to pump it and then just throw it out of bounds. Now 4th down. I really think he should have ran for it there. Oh my good heavens, 4th down and 5. I really think they should have tried to run it with Jonathan out of bounds. He would have gotten some, at least closer, but 4th and 5. Biggest 4th down of this ball game for North Platte. 4th and 5 with 17 seconds left to go. Bulldogs are out of timeouts. Jonathan under center. Albertson right behind him. Eli Broman to the near side. Brecken Torres to the far side. In motion, Jonathan stepping back, looking to throw. Free rusher. He's going to step up and throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. And the game will end there. The Bulldogs once again come up just a bit short against Grand Island. Islanders running a zone defense, and Jonathan trying to fit it in between 2 defenders. And with that, it's a turnover for North Platte, and that is how this game will come to an end. Cedric Sullivan in the area, as well as Trey Enberg. And with 11 seconds, the Islanders come back from behind, trailing by 13 in the 4th quarter, and will defeat North Platte here, barring some sort of crazy shenanigans, but they're going to look to kneel it down. So the Bulldogs once again will now progress to 0-2 on the year, falling to Grand Island on the road, 28-27, and now fall 0-2. Grand Island 1-0. Start this season off. And their homecoming and their first game. Heartbreak for North Platte yet again, just like it was last year against Grand Island. Heartbreak once again for North Platte, coming up just a few yards short of coming up with the victory. They had the 13-point lead entering the 4th quarter, or midway through this 4th quarter. All was looking good for North Platte, and then it just spiraled out of control once again. The final in this one, 28-27. Oh, unbelievable how this game will come to an end as North Platte falling short. Next up is going to be our Quick Stop post-game show. Again, Quick Stop, 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop, always open right around the corner. We'll have more when we come back here in Memorial Stadium, live on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
The results you need with Red Willow Chemical. Whether you're looking for generic or name brand chemicals and fertilizer, they got you covered. And with their bulk options and delivery and aerial application services, you can save time and get the job done right. Their experienced staff is here to help you tailor a plan that fits your specific needs so you can trust them to deliver. Don't wait. Visit Red Willow Chemical today and see the difference quality products and personalized service can make. Contact them now.
Growing relationships one crop at a time.
Red Willow Chemical.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
Can you feel it? The feeling of starting something new. The feeling of success. At Mid-Plains Community College, our instructors are ready and willing to support you on every step of your educational journey. Whether you're just starting out or changing careers, MPCC can help you transform your future. Learn more by visiting our website at npcc.edu. That's npcc.edu.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
I'm Jared Remus with Jerry Remus Chevrolet of North Platte. The Bulldogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM, KOOQ AM, North Platte. We've got the keys to your new car.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Well, back here to Memorial Stadium. Heartbreak is the name of the game here today, and that's just what football comes down to. As unfortunately for North Platte High School, they fall to 0-2 on the year. Another close defeat to Grand Island. Last year was by 1 point, 29. Oh, look at that, it's raining outside. I didn't notice that till just now. Okay, sorry about that. But last year, wow, yeah, it's really coming down. Wow, look at that. But last year for North Platte, they fell 20-19 to Grand Island in the second game of the season. And then this year, yet again, they fall 28-27 in the second game of the season for the Bulldogs. You really couldn't have asked for a tougher script and a more unfortunate script for them. They'll now start the year for a second straight time, 0-2. And really, it all comes down to one play. You hate to say that because there was a multitude of plays that the Bulldogs maybe could have done something better, technique-wise, or just in terms of play and maybe blocking. But that missed tackle on the near sideline on that 4th and goal at the 3-yard line from the side of Justice Hofstetler, who picked up that touchdown. They got the lead off of that one, so of course it was a game-changing play. But it is just that right there was just the unfortunate icing on the cake for this Bulldog squad in the worst way possible. And you know, we can sit here and we can be sad, but at the same time we can take a peek back to last year. This almost felt like the same game. I'm not going to lie. This felt like the same game that North Platte played a year ago, just swapping fields. You know, this time we're in Grand Island, not at home. And what happened immediately after North Platte lost this game and they went to Scottsbluff to take on Scottsbluff and the Bearcats? Well, they won. They won in a very convincing fashion and went on to not only win a few more games that year, but upset Omaha Westside. So I don't want to sit here and put the panic button on just yet because the Bulldogs lost 2 games to start this season because they lost 2 games already last year. But this is just another one of those games where it is so early in the season that those plays are, I hate to say it, early season plays, because later down the line you're going to see North Platte be able to make those tackles. They're able to shore up those holes on defense. It's just right now in this moment, early in the season, where a lot of this team is still not only trying to find itself, but also get some of the basics down. These mistakes are going to happen, and it is soul-crushing for this squad. But that only just will build and build and build to make things even better when the time comes. I see head coach Kurt Altig trying to make his way up here. I don't know how he's going to make his way up here, but he's going to make his way up here. So when we come back here in the Quick Stop post-game show, we'll have a talk with head coach Kurt Altig, and then we're going to make our way out into this rain, which has mysteriously made its way in here. I didn't even notice that. But thank you again for listening in here on NorthPlattePost.com as well as on the air FM 98.1 AM 1410. We really appreciate all of your support. We will come back here and we will hear from head coach Kurt Altig. We can come back again, FM 98.1 AM 1410 and video live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Allo is turning 20 this year, and we plan to celebrate all year long. Since 2003, Allo has vowed to put customers first and deliver a drastically different experience. No matter where you live, work, or play, we believe you deserve an affordable, secure, and reliable connection. We're proud to have served our businesses and residents with seriously fast fiber optic service for 2 decades. Thank you for trusting Allo as your local internet, phone, and TV provider. Follow us on social media to know about the 20th anniversary celebrations in all our Allo communities.
It's not too late to dust off the golf clubs and head out to River's Edge Golf Club in North Platte. Summer may be coming to an end, but come out to River's Edge and you'll enjoy a course that features modern amenities with beautifully maintained lush greens and breathtaking views. After your golf game, swing into another round for some amazing food and drinks. Remember, they're open to the public. Good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round Sports Bar at River's Edge Golf Course. Come have another round with them.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See me, Pete Foltz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the Quick Stop post-game show. I'm joined once again by head coach Kurt Altig. Coach, 28-27. It's literally felt like the same game last year, just at a different stadium. Coming down to the wire. I'll start it right there, right where the most pain happens. That the team was in the perfect. You set them up in the perfect position on that 4th and goal at the 3-yard line. A play was made. The team was there. It's just the fundamentals they didn't wrap up, and that's unfortunately how the game ended, 28-27.
Yeah, it was kind of a Groundhog's Day experience, I guess, if you look at it that way. You know, Grand Island, they always put a great product on the field. They're super well coached. You can't lose the special teams game. You can't lose the turnover battle. And when you just flat can't tackle anybody, you're going to get beat.
Mm-hmm. And again, you talked about it. Only returning 3 starters from last year's team didn't really matter. Again, the way it's coached by head coach Tomlin, it just looks like a team that's been out there for 20 years and then some.
Yeah, you know, they're well coached. I sit here and same thing. You know, I think we let that one get away from us. We were in control of the game, and we just couldn't finish. And you know, that's our fault as coaches. Tackling, special teams, all those things are straight fundamentals. It goes back on us. And I told them in the huddle, I said we're going to get after it, and those are things that can be cured. But when it's all said and done, those are things that we have to do. If you want to be able to win, you got to be able to play good special teams. You got to be able to tackle, and you can't put the ball on the ground.
Yeah, and that's the one that you're going to get at, because you talked about last week. We only had 1 fumble on the ground, and we deemed that as at the point unacceptable. 2 times today that ball hit the turf, almost for a 3rd time. You know, and it's tough to think, is it like carelessness with the football, or is it really the guys trying to make an extra play instead of maybe playing it safe to just get the free yardage?
It's probably a little both. I mean, coaching perspective-wise, you teach those guys no matter how they're running. You know, obviously, if you're running in between the tackles, you want to have 2 hands on that ball the whole time. We had a guy last few years who didn't have a fumble in his career, so it's just guys get careless, they get a little loose with the ball, and when you're playing good teams, they're going to take advantage of your mistakes, and you know what, they took advantage of ours, and outside of 1 pass interception that they threw, they took care of the ball for the most part.
They did, but let's really get on to some of the positives here for this team. off to a slow start. Really didn't get off to that first half start that you're normally looking for until the second quarter, but I think that really just shows that, it don't matter how they start. They're still going to keep chipping and slowly chipping away until big gains started coming across from Albertson. Johnson got that 43-yard run. It all started to seem like the offense started to pick up and then was able to get through the third quarter slump and then really explode on to get onto that. It was 13 points up.
Yeah, and then defensively, our offense, again, put us in position to win the game, and our defense, let us down. I've not looked at the film yet, but from where my vantage point, it looked like we had that kid tackled on about the 2 or 3 yard line, and you know what? I told him after the game he must have wanted it a little more than we did, and that's what happens.
Yeah, I don't want to tear the heartstrings a little bit more, but he was well behind the line when he got that ball, and everybody was there, and really it just. You see it there. It's so tough because they're in position. They're doing basically everything that you set them up to succeed, but they're just making small little mistakes. And those, again, the good news is those are mistakes that can be ironed out as not only as the season goes on, but ironed out for next week as well. It's not some large gaping, oh good heavens, we're in trouble for the rest of the season. But in this moment, how do you approach a situation where it just seems like some of these fundamental basics are slipping from this team that has shown, not only this year but last year, that it can make those plays super effectively?
It's probably, whenever you reflect upon your game right afterwards, it's usually doom and gloom. We'll get in, we'll look at the film. Last week it was pretty doom and gloom, and we got into the film and noticed, it actually wasn't that bad outside of, a few things here or there. And, I tell the kids, every week, football's inches and seconds. It's not yards and minutes. It's inches that eventually make plays, and plays make minutes. And we'll look at it. And obviously, we're going to do a lot of tackling this week, which is something once you're in a few weeks, you try not to do a lot because you don't want to beat your guys up. But at the same time, we flat couldn't tackle. And when you can't tackle, you're not going to win. And, football is a great game, and it can be really, really dynamic and hard for lots of people. But when it's all said and done, if you can't tackle people, you can't take care of the ball, and you play crappy special teams, you're going to get beat.
And I think the good news is that bye week is now looking a little more tantalizing. Not in the factor of it's a rest, but you can kind of maybe start pushing them a little bit harder knowing that you will get a quote-unquote week off, even though I know you guys are going to be practicing. It at least means that you can maybe think about front-loading some of this hard work so that when you get into that break, and next week against Scottsbluff, that's still not an easy opponent to take on. Last year, just the same here against Grand Island. We went down to the wire for you guys to pick up that victory, but it seems like now you maybe can push a little bit harder leading into this bye instead of maybe thinking about, we can rest up a bit more and bring some injuries back.
Yeah, you know what, and for the most part, you have your naggy little injuries here or there, but for the most part, we're pretty good injury-wise. And you know what? If you can't tackle, you're not going to win. So we're going to have to strap it up this week and get after it. And you know what? Figure out we can get guys the ball.
Yep.
All right. I'm proud of the effort there, but we got to figure out how to bring them down to the ground and not be bouncing around and looking like we've never played football before.
Wild gooses without head, and as I wouldn't say the late great Vic Fangio said, it's a death by inches is how that happened. So, Coach, unfortunately, fall 28-27. We're excited to see what next weekend. Another great team in Scottsbluff, really facing 3 straight good teams. Again, iron sharpens iron here, so that can only mean that you'll get into the grindstone and then be out prepared next week for Scottsbluff.
Yeah, we're going to get back at it, and again, kind of like I said last week, like Groundhog's Day once again, we're gonna clean up those fundamentals and you know what? Get back to rolling.
Get back to rolling. Love it, Coach. Thank you so much for coming up here. Stay warm and hopefully don't get too wet out there. But kind of sprung on us all of a sudden, not going to lie.
It'll be all right. It's a little steamy down there.
That's true.
Right,
well,
thanks,
at least up here it's not like it was last week where it was 20 degrees hotter. But, Coach, thank you for stopping on by. I'll see you next week for our interview as well as the football game against Scottsbluff at home.
All right, thanks, guys.
Important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
The DNN Event Center wishes everyone a great school year. Fall can mean weather changes and canceled practices. The DNN offers hourly rentals for all types of sports practices, including turf, courts, batting cages, and equipment usage. Watch Facebook for CYS League information to get your 3rd through 6th grader registered for football, volleyball, basketball, and wrestling for the 2023-2024 season. Call the DNN Event Center to schedule your team's practice times and for more league information.
With a whole lot of things being so expensive these days, you'll be surprised to know you can buy an RV for under $20,000. The Sunray Travel Trailers at Larry's RV in North Platte. Sunrays give you the opportunity to enjoy the outdoors while still enjoying some home comforts like AC, water, heater, refrigerator, and stovetops. Just some of the features you'll find in a Sunray. Plus, Sunrays are lightweight and most can even be pulled with a car. Stop in today and see the Sunray 129 and 149 models and the Sunray Light 16 HB at Larry's RV in North Platte.
When it comes to Runza's chicken strips and dipping sauces, Megan is an expert.
A real sauce fanatic.
Tell him.
I get my strips with honey mustard when I'm feeling tangy.
Mm-hmm.
And buffalo or barbecue when I'm feeling saucy.
Yup.
And ranch or Southwest ranch whenever I want, because there's never a bad time for ranch.
Preach. Our all-white meat chicken strips and dipping sauces are the right food, no matter your mood. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
North Platte Post Sports.
Well, back here to Memorial Stadium, Bulldogs fall, unfortunately, 28-27 here. Quick Stop post-game show, 27 locations open, 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open right around the corner. Let's get into our Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Game, and that's going to go to the man that really kept this game at the moment in firm control, and that, of course, was Brecken Torres, coming up with a huge game today after 2 touchdowns last week. Comes up this week with some big yardage. 2 touchdowns, 50. He only had 50 yards, but those touchdowns at the moment, at that time and place, were huge. The 44-yard touchdown run and then the 17-yard touchdown run helped put North Platte not only in position to take the lead, but take the lead and hold on to it for a good majority of that second half. Unfortunately, they fall here, though, in Memorial Stadium, 28-27. Our Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Game, once again, Brecken Torres. When money matters, talk to Marshall Doty, Mark Tillman, and Jacob White, financial advisors with CIO Wealth Strategies, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC in North Platte, Nebraska. Speak to them about all your professional financial services. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC. Our final box score here tonight, 28-27. The box score is sponsored by Eeks Office. For coffees, furniture, or janitorial supplies, think Eeks and visit eeks.com. Well, do it here for us tonight. I will see you all, I believe, next Tuesday for softball action for North Platte High School, as I believe they're traveling to Hastings, or they're at home. I think they're at home. I'll check the schedule. We will see you all, though, next week for more action. North Platte High School Bulldogs football, though, will be back home against Scotts Bluff Friday at 7 o'clock here at FM 98.1, AM 1410, and, of course, video live streaming sponsored by Allen Communications, NorthPlattePost.com.
It's not too late to dust off the golf clubs and head out to River's Edge Golf Club in North Platte. Summer may be coming to an end, but